We are live. Welcome in. It's Friday night. It's the live line powered by sportsbookreview.com. Very profitable Thursday night we had on the show. We'll try to keep it going. Basketball takes center stage again tonight. Tomorrow, the UFC will be all day, all night, starting at 4 o'clock. So we'll be live for that. I got the boys with me. Max will be with us in a bit to take college basketball. Ant's with us, Spread and Tyler, and myself. How are we, boys?
Doing great tonight. Ready to go.
Yeah, hopefully we can do better. We got a lot more games tonight than the 3 we had last night. I think we
did pretty good on the ones we had, though. Yeah, we did.
This is random. I don't know how I just now saw this, but somebody tweeted out an article from the New York Post about doctors begging men to stop masturbating with banana peels.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's why I'm laughing. This is like the funniest shit.
Okay.
Oh, it has nothing to do with sports. I'm sorry. So can't wait to watch some of this NBA, see what we can get live. Sorry, I got like really distracted by this article. So sorry about that. I'll put that down.
Yeah, you can put that on the back burner for a couple hours from now when we hit a lull. So Zion's second game tonight. He's going to be on the same minute restrictions from what I've seen as he was in the first game. Historically bad beat if you had the over 14.5 points in his first game. He had 17 in 3 minutes in the fourth quarter. But I cashed my rebound prop on him that day. So I'm going to stay away from him until he's on regular minutes. What looks are we liking, Spread and Tyler? Anything for the early games that start soon?
Spread, you got anything in the Toronto game?
I didn't like it. Did you? We talked about it last night, right? And we said if you liked it to grab the number last night because, of course, no one was going to back the Knicks. That came to be true. The market's moved 1.5 in the favor of the Knicks now. You'd have to lay 9 to take Toronto. If anything, I would like to do a first half look again. If you did like it, but I don't. Of all the games tonight, I didn't really love that look. And I'm thinking the best idea maybe would be either just hope that Toronto gets off to a slow start and we can grab a better number, or we just ignore that game altogether and just keep moving. What do you think? I got
a couple props I like in there. They have Marc Gasol's points at 8.5, and it's plus money. You figure he shoots a couple threes a game. If he hits 1 or 2 of those, there's 6 right there. He's going to be under 8 rebounds. I mean,
you said Marc Gasol?
Yeah.
Marc Gasol over 8.5?
Yep.
What number is that and what book?
On FanDuel. Here, I'll pull it up real quick.
And I do like your thinking there, Tyler, matched up with Mitchell Robinson, who's very athletic, but not the same size as Marc Gasol. Gasol should be able to get some points and maybe some putbacks, post points and putback rebounds there. So not only the numbers do it when I think about it in my head, the matchup seems to favor the over too. So I'm getting minus 8.5, or I'm getting 8.5 minus 115 right now at Bovada. I'll go ahead and join you on that.
Yeah, FanDuel has plus 104 on the 8.5.
Okay, so we'll use that number and for all of our friends in New Jersey in the legal books.
You guys are making that an official play?
Yep.
All right, hang on.
All right. And do the Raptors just shit all over the Knicks?
I mean, more than likely, yeah.
So we don't want to.
Here's the main reason. The main reason, right, is a lot of times teams overlook the Knicks because they're so bad. So they spent Thursday night in New York, which is a pretty fun night. So that's why I get a little hesitant on some of these New York Knicks situational spots. And in fact, as the season goes on and these numbers get to be more and more, I'll end up taking the Knicks.
What was the juice in that?
It's not yet.
Plus 104.
All right. Got it.
So you think, though, with that being said, do you think the Raptors will probably come out slow then and we can get a better number on them?
I mean,
I'm hoping.
I hope
and
so.
then the
but
idea is if they don't, we'll just move to the next game.
Yeah.
All right.
We could see them come out and
if
just
they come
blast
out
them.
to, yeah, that's the case, then it's okay, move on. Or if it gets above like plus 20, think about coming back on the Knicks.
We have like 5 games that start at 8 o'clock. So before we start looking at the props, are there any sides and totals that you guys want to talk about for the 8 o'clock games?
Let me see which ones. What time's Denver start?
Yeah, I got one that I think is interesting. My numbers say to take the Timberwolves, but my brain is making me hesitant there. Towns should be back tonight, Tyler, and the Rockets, just because if you do the road splits, the Rockets are a good traveling team so far this year. But boy, they're so much more talented. What do you think? Should we stay away from that, or?
I'd stay away because I could see Houston blowing them out. What's Minnesota on, like a 7-game losing streak? They're on a big losing streak.
Yeah, and they had an 11-game one last month. I mean, they're not that good. All right, so let's circle that one. +6 right now. I think we should take a look at it though. If the Rockets do get ahead, and we're getting anywhere around like +13, like
I say we can get double digits. I think we can get a good number there. I like
okay,
Denver.
So that'll be our idea for that
tonight.
one.
How do you like that one?
Denver +4.
I like them on the money line, Ant.
Why are the Nuggets an underdog to the Pelicans?
They have a lot of injuries.
Because they have so many people out. Let's see. Do we have the official? Because remember we talked about this last night, and I said I wanted to see it. Let me pull up their exact starting lineup. It's been.
While you're doing that, welcome everybody in the chat. Dusty Undercover, Triple Beam, Gerardo, James, MS12, Prince of the City, Ronnie Lofton, Brad Hansen, David Bandy, Perfect Rotation, and the rest of the boys. Welcome in. Tomorrow, quick note, we'll be on at 4 o'clock. UFC Fight Night 166 starts at 5. And we'll close it out with Bellator late at night. Chris Cyborg fights Julie Budd. So
Chris Cyborg fights in Bellator now?
Yeah.
She lost to Amanda Nunez, and now she's in Bellator?
Well, she beat Felicia Spencer, right? And we were on Cyborg big. And the only fight that the UFC wanted to make was a rematch with Amanda Nunez. And she's scared. She doesn't want to get knocked the fuck out again. So she said no and signed a ridiculous contract with Bellator to beat up little girls.
I mean, she's making money. She's making money, right?
Yeah.
Gerardo Hernandez wants some
Tyler, I'm seeing that we get both
prop.
Harris.
Yeah, rebounds.
What were you getting ready to say, spread?
No, it's points. It was over 8.5 points.
Oh, I thought you said rebounds.
No, it's points.
Oh, my bad.
No. Yeah.
Jay, you ignorant slut.
I was gonna say we have Harris and we have Porter Jr. I think the Nuggets is a go. That was what I was waiting for.
Yeah, I think.
And we're getting basically a Zion tax here that I don't even think is warranted. Obviously, after that last exciting performance, everyone's going to be real excited to back him. But we talked about it last night. I thought he kind of disrupted the chemistry a tad. Not himself personally, but the way his rotation went, not being a normal rotation, I thought made it kind of hard for him and his teammates.
It
so if we're seeing that same rotation,
they can't get into a groove.
Yeah, and I think the Nuggets are a much better team than the Spurs that they faced on Wednesday night. So I like the Nuggets there.
Plus the points are on the money line.
I like them on the money line.
So I think points on my bet that I just made right now.
Which one do you want to make official?
It's up to you, spread.
What do you think, Tyler?
I mean, I think they win. I think the whole Zion thing is going to take a couple games to get like into rhythm. The 5-minute intervals are just going to throw the offense all off.
You want to go half and half?
We can do that.
Do we ever do half units on here, Jay? I don't think we ever talked about that.
I try not to. I try to count everything as one.
Okay, let's not do it then. Let's make the official play. Let's take the points. People are listening; they can grab the money line too. Make the official play the points.
All right. But
and then if people want to jump on the money line,
right? Just so everybody knows, Tyler is on the money line. I guess I will go the safe route and just take the points too. All right. So we got 2 plays. Good to go so far. All right. What do we think about the ESPN game, which is the Clippers and the Heat?
First of all, love that game from a fan's perspective. I love it from a fan's perspective, right?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a real good game. But you got a lot of guys out. Nunn's out. Beverly's out. I don't think Paul George is playing. Dragic is out for the Heat.
All right, I see them questionable right now. Let me head on over to Fantasy Labs and see if we get an official lineup from them yet.
Man, this new lag on this FanDuel site is killing me.
They're only lagging you, Jay.
Viral. I have a lot of tape I have to watch tonight, so I'm not sure, bud. I'll let you know tomorrow, though.
So Dragic is out, Kendrick Nunn is out, and Patrick Beverly is out that I see confirmed. So all the ones that were questionable, they are not playing. Let me see if I can find anything else on Paul George, because that's going to be the key, huh?
Yeah, he might be playing. I thought I saw him on an injury report, though.
Yeah, I saw him as questionable too, but then I didn't get any full confirmation. I've gone back 21 hours on the news, and I'm not seeing.
I have no
props. Questionable.
No props for Paul George.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's not.
Yeah,
officially, did you see it?
I mean, they'd have props for him if he was in.
Man, I kept thinking after after the show about that guy that dropped $5,000 on that team that got crushed.
No.
The Blazers.
Yeah, that was too bad.
I want to hear this story.
That was too bad.
Someone dropped $5,000.
Well, it's not much of a story. We had a guy in the chat that dropped $5,000. We were all on the Mavericks, but we only went first half because we were a little worried about the fatigue. So we said, okay, they'll probably come out strong, and if they are tired, it'll show up in the second half. So we hit the first half. We're pretty happy about that. Decided not to come back on the second half at all, but we knew we had a chat viewer that was on the Blazers, and boy, they made a little run. Remember, we even about jumping in live there towards the end of the third, but then they just got smashed. So
yeah.
Oh,
yeah, wow. Remember then the game was heating up and it started to look good. So I don't know. How much do you adjust for Paul George?
I'd say like 1.5, 2 points. It's going to be on the defensive end where it's going to hurt him the most. You figure him and Beverly out, they're missing a lot of their perimeter defense. All they really got is Leonard.
Yeah.
At that point.
And in dealing with the Clippers, we have a team that their net rating dropped 7 points when they hit the road, and Miami is going to be quite opposite. So if you have a heavy home road split one like I do, because Miami is 12 points better at home than on the road, my model is spitting out the Heat, and I actually don't have a problem with that. What do you think, Tyler?
Yeah, I think the Heat win tonight.
Heat
I mean, they're one of the most dominant teams at home in the NBA right now.
Did you just say Heat +2?
Yeah.
Well, say no more.
My guy,
no more.
My favorite.
If we're going to take,
Maxwell Smart. How are we, bro?
Hi, Max.
Hey, Max.
I'm eating some fucking food.
I have a question before Max gets into his bit. If we're going to take the Heat +2, why don't we just grab the Heat money line and get plus money on them. I mean, because if they cover the +2, I mean, they're probably going to win the game more often than not.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. And I think the difference between 2.5 and 4.5 is pretty big because games will land in between the 2 and the 4.5 when considering it for our last game. You know, the reason why I was kind of pushing to take the points there. But I would agree with you on the Heat one if we want to make this one a money line play.
All right, you guys can bet what you want, but I'm gonna, since you're saying your model likes the Heat, I'm going to go with the value. I'm going to take +115 on the money line.
All right.
What's up, Maxwell?
Go straight to the money line.
Watching games, and now I'm here with you guys.
I'm a baseball better.
Max?
I'm a baseball better.
Yeah, you got to go money lines.
Tyler, so I like money lines. That's what I'm used to.
Money line.
Because he doesn't have his
like
microphone
having my
on.
mic up there because I'm eating you motherfuckers.
Oh, there he is. The big Jew. What's up, bro? All right, so are we making that an official play? What are we doing here?
I think we should.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heat money line plus
down for it, too.
115.
I
Let's
like
go. I got 15,000 on it.
Okay.
It's actually only $100, but it sounds
And
better
put
if
the
I
bends
say
on it.
15,000. Oh no, I'm not betting.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. I had the model up. I'm pulling the chat up right now so I can say what's up to everybody. We got
How
Triple
did you
B and
end
Dave
up-
Bandy, Take It Easy, Ron Lofton, Eric Roses. What's up, guys?
How did you end up last night, Max? Profitable night in college basketball?
Yeah, for me, yeah, but not for my Twitter account. Show is profitable because of the plays of the day, and then the Austin P game really helped me out. That UC Riverside game helped me out, and I did really good on the added board. So tomorrow I won't be betting any of the main board games aside from one or two, like Rhode Island. But I'll be focused on the added board. That's where I have my.
I actually caught some of your segment with Jimmy today. The play of the day was like a team total, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What team total was it?
Northern Kentucky over 69.
Okay. All right. What other 8:00 games we have in the NBA?
Well, real quick, if we
OKC.
want to answer a question, Brett Hansen wanted to know if Tyler liked the under in the Toronto game. I didn't have a side. I didn't spit out a side model today. I mean, a totals model today. So
I'd lean over. I could see it being like a 120.
okay. And I don't really like that at all.
Yeah.
I had a question for you
Weekend
guys
games
earlier.
in New York are wacky to me. Yeah.
I had a question for you guys earlier about that OKC game. I was just wondering, like, for some reason, it just seems like OKC less than double digits against Atlanta seems a little short. So I wanted to know your guys' opinion on that line. Is it actually short, or am I being way too square thinking -8 is something we should grab?
Well, they don't have their starting center tonight, and he's pretty key on defense for them.
Yeah. And my number actually has that right at 8.
Okay.
OKC actually is doing very good, but their margin of victory isn't that high. And since I use, point differential quite heavily, that's how I came up to, because even though they've been winning, they have one of the lowest margins of victory in the league. I don't know.
Prince of the
Plus
City
with
says
Adams being out, I don't
sorry.
know.
I was
Go
saying,
ahead.
Prince of the City says it was at 11, so I'm late to the number. I'm like, well, if I want to take OKC, I'm right on
Then you're
top of
not,
the number. Yeah. I mean, if I wanted to grab Atlanta, I guess I'd be late to the number, obviously. It's all on how you look at it.
And I think we have to look at that as an interesting aspect too, because when I was on with Jimmy and Teddy Covers, we talked about how was being underrated by the books when they were only moving the lines about a point and a point and a half with them out. Now a 3-point move, and that's actually about where I would put Adams. That's how important he is. So that little nugget to exploit is already gone. The books have caught on as far as Adams' worth.
Well, darn, that's not what I wanted to hear. I hate it when people say, "Oh, the books have caught on."
We already got some plays, and well, yeah, no. I mean, how long do these things last, especially in real heavy markets like NBA or NFL? You know.
Yeah.
Who did you guys like in the Boston-Orlando game pre-game?
Boston's missing a lot of pieces, but I think they could probably still win that game. I see they're down by 6 right now.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was the main reason I didn't want it. Is I actually did. There were so many people missing. I didn't know really how to adjust the number.
I think they're a good enough team.
They just had so many people missing.
He's a good enough coach. He can. It'll take a quarter or two, but they'll figure it out.
So, what was the pregame close in that game? Do you guys remember?
I think it was Boston plus.
I think it was 2.5.
1.
Who's out?
Tatum. Brown.
No, it got all the way to Boston plus 3. Yeah, Tatum and Brown both out, so they're missing their star forwards. Let me see who else is. Is Tice out as well? Oh no, he's playing.
Probably would have been a good idea to take Kemba Walker's points total, right? With those two guys out.
Let me see what he's at right now.
Yeah, probably. He's sitting at 10 right now. He's at 10 right now.
Oh, wow.
I had it at like 26.
If I would have asked you guys that, I would have probably taken that.
Yeah, that one actually tipped off on time. You know how usually they say 4 o'clock and it's not till 4:10. I had noticed that one had tipped off like right when we started hanging out before the show started. So that was the weirdest part about that game to me is that they started on time.
Yeah, game's never.
Did you guys bet that game? That game overseas today?
I didn't. Did you spread?
No, and you see it landed. If you did, depending on when you got it, you got hooked because it was anywhere between 13 and 14.5 and it ended up being 13.5. So Charlotte barely covered.
Boston
by a hook.
City said
they covered by the hook according to the closer. What's up?
I said Prince of the City.
Oh, Cantor. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I forgot him.
Did you see how they
censor? Yeah, I see Semi Ojale is getting some minutes. What's up?
Did you see how they censor him when they show Boston games in Turkey? Like when he's on the floor and like he grabs the ball.
Oh, yeah, because of the
black box around him.
Yeah. And I don't know if it still happens, but I remember for a while he couldn't play against the Raptors because they had taken away his passport. Yeah.
He was worried that they were going to kidnap him.
Yeah.
That's what he was worried about. He was worried that he was going to get kidnapped once he left America. He knew that they wouldn't try that shit.
Oh, that was it? I thought.
Yeah, that was it. No. Canadian government assured his safety. Okay. That's why he was able to come play in Toronto recently.
Oh, okay, cool. That's a cool story. I didn't know that.
That must suck.
Bro, he's like he's viewed as a state agitator from what I've read. And I read about these things. I care about them.
Spread, did you see Willie Cauley-Stein got traded to Dallas?
No.
Yeah, he got traded just earlier before we came on. Him and one other big man went to Dallas.
For who?
Let me see if it says.
Oh, wow. Well, that helps my play even more tonight then. I already locked it in and the line's gone, but the one I sent that I had to stay up late on working on last night was the Warriors and Pacers. And, Sabonis and Turner. So in my matchup section, I even wrote about, they would take, messing with Spellman and Cauley-Stein. And even though Cauley-Stein is pretty poor defensively, having him out still hurts even more.
Yeah, so they got a second-round pick for him.
Well, that's fine. He didn't fit in there at all. The idea was that Draymond was going to teach him how to play defense, and he looked even less interested in defending.
And then they also traded for Justin Patton.
Who's that? I don't know if I'm familiar with him.
He was a big man. I think Chicago drafted him a couple years ago. Why do I think he went to Creighton?
Who?
Justin Patton.
Because he went to Creighton.
He did?
Yeah. He got drafted by the Timberwolves, right?
Yeah, I think he got drafted by
I'm not familiar with him.
In the whole Jimmy Butler thing.
Okay, yeah. Justin Pat went to Creighton.
That's what I thought.
Deer Slayer says, every night I'm up, and every night these tennis broads take it back.
Oh, wow.
So a 15-year-old keeps taking his money.
What?
Didn't that Coco girl beat Austin this morning?
Yeah, bro. I had under 9.5 games in the first half, under 10. In the first set, under 10.5 games in the second set. I thought the first set was cooked. It was 3-3. She goes up 4-3. Spread was like, I think I would be amazed if she won. So I thought when at 4-3, I was finished because it was sure to go over 9.5 games. And she ended up winning the set 6-3. Oh, she shit all over her, bro. I watched it last night. Shit all over her. Now, what about the draw spread? Do you think that she's in a good spot to win in the next round?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I was completely blown away by her performance last night, and her serve improved so much since the U.S. Open meeting. And I mean, obviously hindsight, the best batter, we talk about that, but for a player that young and she's already a pretty tall girl, very athletic, for her to get a big serve, it's not that crazy, but really makes her much more of a contender in my mind, because if she holds serves like that, she puts a lot of pressure on her opponent because she is pretty good at the return game. And
I can't
honestly,
imagine.
I'm still kind of in shock about that whole draw.
What her body's going to look like when she grows into it. Oh my God, bro. When she's like 22 years old, she's going to have the body of a racehorse. She's going to be fucking girls up.
Yeah, I can imagine too, especially helping that serve and bringing some power to her game and not just being like a defender and a retriever. I mean, I was really impressed. And the serve was what put pressure on Osaka and caused Osaka to make so many mistakes. People say Osaka played so bad. Well, yeah, because she was pressured, because she felt pressure the whole time. She couldn't win any service. She was under pressure on her serve the whole time. She couldn't win any return games. I'm speaking of Osaka when I say that. And I was just really impressed. So I have no idea what to make of that draw. It's wide open. We'll have a first-time semifinalist coming out of there. And let me see. I'll pull it back up.
I got all my money back that Serena took from me in the Wimbledon final last night in tennis.
Excellent. That's what we like to hear.
That bitch.
How dare she take all that money from you, Jay?
That's right.
I mean, shameful. Absolutely shameful.
I agree, Anthony. Bro, it seemed like that Federer match went on for a week and a half. I was like, how are these guys still playing this game? How can
I know, it's insane.
So am I the only one who hasn't?
Night, I'd probably enjoy it a little more.
Am I the only one who hasn't bet a fucking thing in tennis all week?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Of course. Well, I don't know if Max did.
I didn't even know you were alive until about 6:30 today.
What do you mean? I messaged you guys. Yes, I was talking to you guys yesterday.
Yeah, but I didn't. I never got a message from you saying that you weren't coming on. So I thought like something happened.
No, I got home, I ate, and I went to bed. Like I was asleep by 7 o'clock last night.
I got a live play I'm going to take. I'm going to take the Grizzlies second quarter plus 7.5. In the
second quarter?
Yeah, in the first 2 minutes, they went down 10-2. So we have 10 minutes for them to close that gap.
Yeah, they were up 37-23 before I started entering all these numbers in my computer. Now I'm looking up the 10-point run.
Hang on, let me see if I. Oh, this fucking website is killing me, man.
What are you eating, Max? Because it looks huge and delicious. Unlike something else of yours, all right?
And shut the fuck up, first off. I'll be fucking watching me eat. And it's a fucking me fucking sandwich, and it's fantastic.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds delicious.
It's an Israeli place.
Wow, there's Israeli cuisine? What's it taste like?
Tastes like fucking wonderful, fucking wonderfulness.
Do they put yeast in the bread now, or?
You know what? I think that we'll have this conversation at a later date. So how about that, Apples?
I'm all right. So everybody could.
In the instance of Bet365 misleading you with the fucking live clock, there's a minute 43 in the first half of Yale and Brown, and on their app, they're just getting to 143 right now. Fucking scumbags.
I'm not going to make that Memphis play official because it moved so quick. I don't think anybody would have been able to get that number because I'm looking at 3.5.
Yeah, I couldn't get it.
I'm seeing 5 right now at -109.
Yeah.
I don't like
but it's out there if anybody can grab it. He got it at 7.5. I
mean, we could just take it on the money line right now at +240. They're only down 4. It just jumped up to 380.
The second half money line?
No, the second quarter money line.
Oh, the second quarter money.
Well, actually, they just hit a 3, so it jumped back up to 6. So everyone can get 6.
Yeah, +470 right now on the second quarter money line. It's 7. They're up 7.
They hit a 3.
That black guy that's really good in tennis plays.
Jesus Christ.
Who, Monfils?
Fuck, yeah. What is so bad that statement?
Yeah.
You sound like a snowflake right now. Yeah, he
that
plays.
Black guy that plays tennis is on tonight. Like, what the fuck?
I said that's really good at tennis.
Oh, okay.
There aren't many of them. He's the only one I know. Yeah, -$2 spread. The guy that he's playing is beatable, or what do you think?
So the guy who's playing Goblis is a real erratic player. He's kind of known for being a hothead, a lot of talent, and hasn't necessarily dedicated himself to the sport. The same could be said about Monfils. A lot of sharp guys I know are on Monfils, but the issue is that his serve has been declining in speed, which indicates he might be carrying an injury because he's kind of injury prone. But because of how much they make here, he probably wouldn't pull out beforehand like he would have if it was just like a normal tournament that didn't have all this prestige. So I'm honestly completely laying off it to try and jump in live if Monfils looks okay. The way we'll be looking is just see his serve speed. And they run it in kilometers per hour over there. But if he's getting up above 180, 190, he's good. But if he's in the 160s, 170s range like he was the last match, I'd be a little worried he's not 100% fit.
What do you think about the John Isner-Wawrinka match?
So, because I do like the brackets where you fill them out beforehand, and we have the little contest with everyone we know that caps tennis. And in my bracket, I put Isner to go on. But these courts are actually playing slower than I expected when I did it, because I did it pre-tournament. And that definitely favors Wawrinka, and Wawrinka is definitely a better all-around player. If Isner usually beats him, it's because the courts are so fast. Isner, if you've ever seen him, and he has the hardest serve in the on the tour. He's like the best server by far, especially when it comes to that speed. So on slower courts, you can return a serve. On the quicker courts, it can sometimes get to be really close to impossible. So I'd probably lean Wawrinka there with the way that the courts are playing. But let me double check the price and see if it's too expensive.
That
price in front of you for that one?
Yeah, plus 108, and Wawrinka's minus 134.
Yeah. At that price, I'd probably like Wawrinka. As much as it hurts me, because I like Isner because he's American. And
what about Nick Kyrgios? I
Hey.
was on him the other night, and he blew right through the fucking guy that he played.
Yeah, and another one, like I did my draw beforehand, I had Kashanov, because Kashanov is a big Russian too, big serve, big ground strokes, really exciting player, but he hasn't been playing his best, which indicates in the price. If you had asked me pre-tournament what this was, I expected it to be a lot closer. I don't like betting Kyrgios matches because he definitely doesn't care about tennis like some of these other guys. He's quite happy just entering the tournaments and making his money and dating all the girls and having a good time. I don't think he's necessarily like Rafael Nadal, who lives on Federer's, that's all they think about, all they do. So I wouldn't lay minus 250 with Kyrgios, that's for sure. But with the Kashanov's current form, I wouldn't want to play him either.
What do you think about one match that's going right now on the women's side? The Karolina Pliskova is up 4-2 right now in the first set, and even money.
She's even money right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
minus
no,
106.
Pliskova's down. Pliskova's down.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
4-2. That makes a little more sense.
Down 4-2. Yeah.
I knew she closed as a pretty big favorite, at least probably about that minus 250 like we just looked at with Kios. I'd have to switch to it, honestly. I was watching the Georgie Kerber match, but I don't think we had an opportunity here. Kerber's just hitting the ball back and letting Georgie beat herself. So all the value's gone on that match. Let me switch over to Pliskova real quick and see how she's playing. She has problems in Grand Slams, and I wonder if the pressure of all the other big players dropping out and basically leaving it wide open for her to win is weighing on her. Because she's definitely had problems in Grand Slams before. She's never won one. She's been a finalist once. I can't remember. It might only be once, but I know she's made the U.S. Open final. But she traditionally wins all the in-between tournaments, but then these big ones, she comes up short every time. So
in a half an hour, we
Flaviankova is good.
Bencic and plays, and then Halep plays.
Kontaveit.
Did you like any of those?
I like Bencic, but I think they priced it right. Let me double check what her number is.
Minus 150.
Oh, I would minus 150 is not. That's not too bad. I like Bencic there. She looked really good in her second round match against Ostapenko. Ostapenko was playing pretty well. Annette Kontaveit struggled against a player that I don't rate too highly at all. Basically, Kontaveit would have to just play like her best tennis. In fact, I'm going to jump in on that. I like that Belinda line. That's not too bad at all.
I hate to interrupt your guys' conversation, but
yeah, we're done.
Okay, because I'm about to. Are we getting the right price to jump in on the Raptors now?
I was watching that right now, Ant.
I mean, yeah, they're down 13 in the first quarter, and now they've just hit plus money. Oh crap! Now they went to minus 125. They must have got the ball.
I'm staying away from the Knicks.
Yeah, I get it. You have bad luck betting on or against the Knicks. Okay. It's like when you try and bet on the Mets. But
yeah, fuck that team.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just. Let me know if you guys want to find a spot to grab the Raptors here, because I mean they're down 13 in the first quarter, and that line's plummeted pretty good. So we were talking about getting a better number. This might be it.
What are you thinking? Should I switch it over? I had the Grizzlies on, Tyler.
Yeah, I'd switch it over. See what we can get here.
Let's see.
If we get some life out of the Raptors, we might be able to get a first half number because they're plus 5.5 right now. Or do we just wait
the first half
on the full game? Yeah, that's only on the first half. Yeah, because right now the point spread for the whole game I'm seeing is minus 2.5.
All right, I'm watching Darth Vader dance with the Knicks girls right now. It's a pretty interesting halftime show.
Welcome in everybody in the chat. Do me a favor right now. Open up a window, like the channel, and subscribe if you're not a member. And go to sbrvideo.com/liveline. It'll take you guys to the best sportsbook page, and click the sportsbooks and check them out. Helps the metrics. SBR cares about that, and it'll ensure that we're here past the Super Bowl. So with that, all right, I put Bencic at the bottom at minus 150. I'm going to take her too.
All right.
I'm in.
All right.
And if you guys make a play in the Raptors game, let me know.
Oh, you're not even going to call it the Knicks game?
No.
No.
They don't deserve it.
You know what happens next month, though, right? We're only a month away.
What?
Pitchers and catchers report.
I thought you were going to say NASCAR.
No, fuck NASCAR. Pitchers and catchers report.
Pitchers and catchers.
It's going to be that time of the year where I start to get depressed. All the sports start to end. And then that parasite we call baseball takes over every goddamn sports channel on TV.
It's going to be magical.
We made more money betting in 3 races last year than 99% of baseball handicappers on Twitter, Tyler. So,
well, that's because 99% of baseball handicappers on Twitter fucking suck.
We made 35
Can you believe
units in 3 races.
What were you getting ready to say, Spread?
I just can't believe the Raptors are down 13, and I'm still seeing a minus 170 for them to win this game.
Minus 170? I'm looking at minus 155. Holy shit. I'm looking at minus 2.5.
I see Boston trimmed that lead to 7.
Hey, Deer Slayer, he knows what's up. Deer Slayer's the shit, guys. Everybody upvote every comment Deer Slayer makes from now on.
Can you do that?
Viral video says we're going to bet every Yanks, Twins, and A's game and make bank this season. I don't know if it's going to be that profitable betting the Yankees this year. They're going to be you're going to see a lot of minus 300s in Yankee games. It's going to be really tough to bet them. Where did Max go? Hopefully he went to go get another one of those sandwiches because, oh my God, did it look delicious and I wanted it.
That donut looked pretty tasty.
Oh fuck that donut.
D-Money. D-Money, how could you say that?
Because D-Money's the shit.
Man, I got to go buy a 49ers hat now for next Sunday.
You got to get the beanie.
So, do you have any opinions on the Super Bowl, Jay? I mean, I know it's a little while out, but I mean, come on, it's the fucking Super Bowl. Just tell me a side you like.
On the video that I did with a bunch of people, Whale Capper, Donnie, Jimmy Flash, Lee Martin, I said that my lean was the 49ers, but I haven't bet anything yet.
Okay.
But I feel good about the props that I bet so far.
All right, because I don't have that many props available yet, but I already bet the Chiefs -1.5.
I think if you would have waited, you probably could have got that line at a pick. I think
the line never moves that much in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it does.
I think we should jump in
on
Raptors.
The line's already won, a week out. I think money's going to come in on the 49ers.
What are we grabbing the Raptors at?
What do you see?
I'm looking at
-185. I just got -145.
Oh god, I'm looking at -3.
Let's wait. Hopefully they score. Hopefully the Knicks score right. Let's see if they score at the end of the first half, and then we can give it out at a time when everyone can get it.
Boston's got that.
But yeah, I think they're just sweating out what they did last night.
I mean, you could already get them at like a 4.5 point discount off of the closing number.
What's your number?
-3.5, -105.
That's 5.5 off the closing number.
Yeah.
All right. Why don't you guys figure out the best number, and I think we should hit Toronto. I already got it at -145, but that was because they were up by 11 when I bet it and not 8.
I just grabbed a -3.5.
I'm seeing -3.5.
Yeah.
What do you think, Tyler? Do you want to make that one official, or are we too worried about Jay's hatred of betting Knicks games?
I think the money line is gone at this point because I'm seeing -195.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I grabbed the
Let's lay the 3.5.
I already did. Yeah. But on that Niners Chiefs game, Jay, I mean, the Super Bowl, I mean, you know this, the Super Bowl is not a normal game. I mean, the public loves that Chiefs offense, so the public money's not going to let that line move.
Yeah, you want to know why? First of all, the line's already moved a point in some spots. But if you ask 9 out of 10 people on the street, they would have said before the line came out that the 49ers were between a 1 and 3 point favorite. And the Chiefs ended up being a 1.5 point favorite at open, right? And I think that's why the perception is that the 49ers are the better team. I think money is going to come in throughout the week on the 49ers big. So I think that line could very well be a pick by the time the Super Bowl next Sunday. But I feel good. I think I got $4,000 worth of winning props that I bet so far. I think the match yard prop between Holmes and Garoppolo is a winner. I think longest penalty over 15.5 yards is a winner. And I think the first offensive play for the 49ers based on their last 4 games is almost as close to a guarantee that it'll be a run as probably any bet that you can make in the Super Bowl. So I think those are 3 winners. I took a flyer on a 5-1 prop that Mahomes or a quarterback in the game will throw for 400 yards. I mean, it's not likely. That's why it's 5-1. But would it shock me if Mahomes threw for 400? No.
Just to clean this up real quick, the Knicks. You can actually get the Raptors -2.5 now.
I'm putting the line in right now in underneath. What is it? Raptors -2.5.
Yeah, you can grab -2.5 -120. I bet you guys 3.5 -105. But right now, it's
I did 115 on my 3.5. So
all right, well, I'll put 3.5 if that's the number that you guys have. And I think that even though I think they're just as good as each other, but I do think that Kelsey will probably have more receiving yards than Kittle based on the offensive game plan.
I mean,
so at even money, I think that's a good play.
I'm not really arguing on who's a better team, but what I don't understand is why you assume that like the public perception is that the 49ers are a better team when the Chiefs have been a public team for over a year now. And going into the season, the 49ers were a coin flip to even make the playoffs in a lot of
because I saw a video where I forget what sportsbook it was in Vegas did a video on YouTube where they went out and asked 100 people right after the game was over on Sunday who they thought would be the favorite for the Super Bowl, and 74 out of 100 said the 49ers. So I think that there's a perception out there that the wrong team is favored, and I think that there's going to be a lot of people betting the 49ers, and I just think that line is going to continue to go down. I think
either way,
I got blowback on the show wild card weekend when I said I would have made the line the Chiefs -1.5 as the favorite against the 49ers. I think that I don't know. I just think that there's going to be a lot more money coming in on the 49ers than the Chiefs.
I just think that's strange because it's the Super Bowl, so it's the most publicly bet game of any sporting event out there. And we all know the public is like allergic to underdogs.
Yeah, but
you were a bookie for 10 years. Like, you know that. Like, people would rather stab their daughter than bet an underdog.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I think that the public is going to think the wrong team is favored in this game. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe my perception's just skewed because I'm like 2.5 hours from Kansas City. So, like, I'm surrounded by a shitload of Chiefs fans. And they all think the Chiefs are winning.
But I think it's going to be really close. I saw a stat that this is the third time in the last 7 years that the Super Bowl line has been less than 3 points. Prior to that, it only happened one time in 40 years. So
yeah,
I mean,
salary cap. The salary cap for you. On those old 80s teams, they used to joke that the Redskins had guys on their practice squad that would start for every other team except for 2 teams in the NFL. That's how stacked they were. Hey, Ann, I got a fun trend for you as a Raiders fan. So the 2 times the Raiders have moved before is 83, and then they came back to Oakland in 94 or 95. The 49ers won the Super Bowl both those years. And they're moving again this year.
That is kind of funny.
But I haven't put my money on a side yet because I respect that offense of the Kansas City.
Viral video says the national anthem's at 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Who's singing it?
Demi Lovato.
God, I wish I'd ever heard a Demi Lovato song in my entire life. Does she drag that shit out, or does she sing fast?
I don't know. I know she smoked crack before.
I don't even know who that is.
What?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
She was on rehab and like all over TV and shit.
Deer Slayer says over. She'll be high.
See,
all right, I'm gonna have to figure this out. No, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Like the national anthem over under is probably my favorite thing to bet on the Super Bowl every year. So,
oh no, it was heroin.
Oh, if it's heroin, she's definitely going over.
She's gonna fall asleep on
like,
the mic.
yeah, she's like,
Did you just say the national anthem is my favorite thing to bet on the Super Bowl every year?
Jay, the largest single bet, not like future or anything. Like I'm not talking about like laying minus 3,000 or whatever, or laying like minus 350 on the Clemson or whatever. But like, yeah, the largest single bet I ever made that was like minus 110 was on the under on the national anthem when Pink sung it 2 years ago at the Super Bowl. That was the largest.
How do you
And
really
how did you
know?
identify the edge?
Yeah, like,
what
aren't
edge
you
did
gonna
you
have to? Isn't Demi Lovato going to have like sung the national anthem multiple times?
No, what I did was I watched every single national anthem sung at the Super Bowl for the last 25 years. You can see it on YouTube. I timed every one.
That
I
had to
Googled
take
it.
at least an hour.
It took longer than that. I Googled it and found the average time of every single person who sung it, how long every single person took to sing it. And then I watched the performances to see like the abnormalities, like Alicia Keys and Lady Gaga, why they went really over. And then the other ones who went really under. And then I'm a Pink fan. I mean, I enjoy Pink's music. So I know that she kind of sings fast.
I'm listening to right now.
No. So then I just started, I went on a binge of Pink songs. I just started listening to a bunch of Pink songs. And I'm like, okay, if there's one thing Pink doesn't do, she doesn't hold notes very long. Like she's a good singer, but she's not like a Lady Gaga who's going to draw it out. You know, she's not like the Alicia Keys who was playing the piano and drawing it out. Pink's going to get through it. Then the news
Rob,
came
that's
in.
funny, Rob.
Then the news came in 2 days earlier that Pink had a cold. So I slammed the fucking under for $500. Yep.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, my normal unit play is $100. I have 5 units on the under. And
so your normal unit play is $100, but you felt 5 times as confident in your national anthem edge.
Yeah, Jay. 9 seconds clear, bitch.
9. Hilarious. What the fuck?
She went home of the Brave. I had 20 seconds to go when she hit home of the Brave. I was fucking dancing.
I hope that nobody clips this and puts this on the fucking internet. The last 3 minutes of the show.
This is, I don't know, it's funnier, Ant's story or the comments. What's going on?
Max, can I get your fucking thoughts on what? Oh,
he's not back yet.
He's
not back.
But I'm saying if you can bet something, there's a way to cap it. If you can find an edge on something, it doesn't matter what it is. Over-unders on national anthems, 2 fucking piss ants running down the street. If you can find an edge, bet at the edge. Exploit it.
Now I'm looking forward. Now I'm looking forward to next Sunday's live line and the national.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, you got some tape study to do. Justin Bilbo says that she sung the national anthem at a baseball game beforehand.
You're going to give
Jay's going to be watching UFC. You're going to be watching UFC fights. He's going to be watching national anthems.
I am going to be an expert at Demi Lovato's national anthem pace before the Super Bowl.
Yeah. You're going to be bumping some Demi in the Mercedes, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Dita Baldo said she's McGregor Mayweather too.
That's the worst capping story ever. I'm going to do a shot.
I was just laughing. The whole time, listening to you and then reading it.
That's a special kind of dejection right there.
I'm doing a shot to forget I heard it.
Well, this actually, since a lot of people say she's sung it a decent amount of times, this should actually be an easy handicap then. Although the Super Bowl is a little bit different. They do try and showboat a bit at the Super Bowl, so the Super Bowl national anthems do tend to go a little longer.
God bless you. Now, do you have to factor in for the heroin that's going to be coursing through her veins? How does that
if she's not an addict anymore, no.
Oh, okay.
I mean, but you do need to
celebrity
you do need to keep your ear out. You do need to keep your ears out and your eyes open for any stories about her having a cold.
I'll make sure I do that.
Dude, Pink took the cough drop out of her mouth before she started singing. When she did that, I already knew I won. I'm like, oh, this broad just took the cough drop out of her mouth so she could start singing the national anthem. I'm golden.
Toronto down 4.
Yeah, I got that game on. I switched it away from the Grizzlies, even though I think the Grizzlies are more fun to watch. But we got live line units on the line, so they took priority.
So is that what Max does? He comes in, tempts us with that sweet-ass looking sandwich and then leaves?
He's probably taking Oliver out for a walk or something.
In that order? Shit.
What did I
just tell that dog to shit in my apartment if I had to freaking walk outside and all that.
What have I bet?
Viral video says ex-addicts pound Red Bull. She's going to speed through it.
Prince, he's talking about the Sixers game a couple weeks ago. Definitely went over. The girl forgot the words and just stopped singing. I remember when that happened with the young lady, and Doc Rivers went out and finished it out for him. It was a pretty fun little heartwarming story a couple years ago.
Jay.
Yeah.
Rocket first quarter +1.5, +125.
Rockets first quarter +1.5.
+125.
Yep.
All right.
Glad to know you're still here, Tyler.
Well, he's the one that let me know about the heroin, so.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, he's just knowledge only.
An invaluable contribution to tonight's live.
Like me and my buddy were at a bar like 10 years ago, something like that. And there's this dude who just started talking to us. So we were just chatting with the guy for probably like 15, 20 minutes. And then like out of nowhere, he just asked us if we had any heroin. It was like so weird. We just
at least he was respectful, he didn't just come up like a junkie, he tried to make friends first.
He just looks at he's like, so you guys got any heroin? And we just look at each other. We're like, no. He goes, okay. Yeah, like, what the fuck was that? He just asked us for heroin? And my buddy Rob, he's like, yeah. We're like, whatever. Well, let's go to the bathroom and do this coke I got. Like, and we're like,
guys,
what a fucking drug addict asking us for heroin. He needs help.
Do you think that Toronto? You think Toronto's going to roll the Knicks, or you think the Knicks stay in the game?
I think Toronto rolls them.
I hope Toronto rolls them.
What do you mean by roll?
Like wins by, I don't know, more than 12.
Yeah, like 13 plus.
They already took the lead.
Yeah, they're up 3.
Oh, the Clipper game started.
Yeah, we got a lot of action on right now because we have the Rockets we got action on, we got the Knicks we have action on, and we have the Heat Clippers game that we have action on. So it's a lively live line already. But I figure with the extra games, it'd be a lot easier for us to find some spots.
Yeah, I'm kind of annoyed we don't have any money on this Clippers. Oh, we do have money. I did bet the Heat.
We do, Torque.
I'm such an idiot.
Oh, we got our Nuggets play going too. We got the Nuggets play going too. Guys, there's so much.
How did I find a way I bet one thing all week since the last show we did for the championship games. I've only made one bet since then all week, and now I got like what 1, 2, 3, yeah, I got like 4 bets going at once.
Because you're back on Liveline, that's what we do. And honestly, it's going to be crazy right now, but then it's going to chill out. What's up?
I remember I was asking you about the plays that I missed the day that I got sick, and you were trying to like figure out what it was. Ant sent me a list of that everybody was on. So I'm good to go now.
Okay, well, I'm glad the Ant remembered. Good.
No,
it's what I sent a couple that I had in my.
No, it's what this pin's for. I every time you guys make a bet, I write it down on my note. I got my notepad right here. So I just had to go find my notepad. I'm like, oh, yep, there's all the plays, because I know like randomly.
And my problem is I was going through different books, so I might have missed some because I was like having to go through, and I bet so much since then. You know, it's like, oh, okay. Let me scroll back, so I probably missed a bunch.
Yeah, I always try to write everything down every show because I know Jay eventually is going to ask me about something. He's like, hey, did I miss a play here or something like that? Or what did we get?
All right, I'll make a habit of that.
Max, what's your thoughts on handicapping the national anthem for the Super Bowl?
Is that a question from the chat, or is that a question from you?
That's a question from me.
If it's a woman, probably longer. If it's a man, probably shorter.
What if it's a recovering heroin addict?
Then
that throws a wild card into everything,
longer. Definitely longer. Probably not as composed. Probably won't stick to what they rehearsed. Yeah, I would say longer. I'd say the over, I guess. But I would never put my money on something like that.
You missed my story then.
Yeah, I was doing stuff.
Ant's biggest play ever was on the national anthem.
That's very irresponsible, Ant.
No, when you got an edge on something, you got an edge.
Yeah. Yeah, an edge. Okay.
I was up 5 units before the game even started, so
I'm not going to judge you anymore, but
you're judging me.
I was, yeah. Now I'm focused on basketball. I was judging you. It's true.
It's okay.
I know.
It's okay.
I judge you about like 1.5 times a show.
Oh, so, I judge you all the time.
I know. That's why I have to return the favor.
Yeah.
Why only a halftime? How do you judge him like the halftime?
Because half the time I'm questioning whether I believe what I'm saying or not.
Or whether you believe what I'm saying, or
no, if I believe what my opinion is, or if I'm just skewed because of my 420 cannabis interactions.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Huh. Well,
Dear Slayer would like to thank you, Max, for that Yale first half.
Dear Slayer, it's always a pleasure when I can assist you in feeding your Popeye's chicken habits, and makes me proud. Right now, I'm in a bunch of fucking ass clenchers, so it's just not really the best night for me. Could be a losing night.
Hey Jay, could you do me a favor? Because I don't have it on my book right now. I can only bet these at the casino. But I want to know if it's going to be worth a trip to casino to bet this. Can you go to German soccer?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
No, I need you to give me yes.
I was waiting for him to just figure out what he's actually going to ask.
No, I've been capping soccer while we've been on here. I got my tabs open for soccer and stuff. But one play I think I might like if the odds are right, but I need to know what the odds are. I can't bet it unless I go to the casino, so I don't know what the casino's odds are because I'm not there. So I want to know what kind of odds you're getting on this play. So could you just go to Bundesliga, go to the Frankfurt Leipzig game, and see what an Alex Classic pays out?
Yeah, hang on.
And
All right.
Oh, Tyler, you already answered it. Okay. I saw Silvar's question. Michael, I can't access.
Do you? I was thinking I didn't like it.
I think you're gonna be able to
Why
get
do you
better.
like it, Tyler?
I think they're gonna win that game. I just think they're coming around now. They just had to get used to them two guys being out in that first quarter. That's why the Magic got off to such a quick lead.
Okay. Well, I'll trust you there because I'll be honest. I scratched that game off because there's just so many injuries, and when they're at the same position, and then it gets down to players I don't really know, like the 9th and 10th men, that are coming in. Like, I'll be honest, like I can't give you a really good breakdown of Brad Wanamaker and his strengths and weaknesses and stuff. I just threw that game out the window, so I definitely don't want to go against your opinion, but I was just kind of curious because
they're up 17-11.
Oh, and do you want to know a funny story about that? And this is so funny about how local media is. Do you remember how I was complaining about the Kings one night on Live Line saying that Bogdanovich is their best player and he's on the bench and they're not holding Hield accountable for not playing defense? So and it was like local radio and like the local fans were just up in arms, about this move. And I'm just sitting there like, this is so weird. Like, in my mind, it's like, it makes a perfect sense, right? Like, it's a performance-based business. He's performing the best on the team. Why would he not get the minutes,
Yep.
But it was just funny. I mean, they were so up in arms on
it, and Chicago comes back and wins.
I don't know. I really don't know. It's kind of a weird dynamic with this team now, and how Buddy will react when he's in. Bialik has been playing so well. I don't know. What do you think?
I think Coco Bongo's got an interesting imagination.
I think the Bulls will win, but I think I'm only seeing -103 right now. I think we should wait. Try and get.
You think the Bulls do pull it out?
Yeah.
If you told me before the season the Bulls would have a better record than the Kings at this point, I'd be surprised. They've been playing pretty well for all the problems that they were supposedly having with the coach. The
Heat game started out really good for us. They're up 24-9.
Is it staying that way? So my TV viewing habits right now, I'm going to watch the end of the first quarter, and then I'll switch over to the Heat game or the Nuggets game because I do want to see how well Zion does.
Nuggets are up,
but I haven't seen anyone in the chat about
6.
Zion, so yeah. I want to check and see if Zion's in at 4 minutes, just like I thought.
You figure that out yet, Jay?
Yeah, hang on, man. The other website wouldn't let me do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the Leipzig game.
Yeah, RB Leipzig and Eintracht Frankfurt.
Both teams to score and over 2.5.
Yeah.
-160.
What? How's that -160? Holy shit. That doesn't sound right at all. Go
over 2.5 to
Oh wow. Yeah, fuck that. That ain't no good. I thought it would lower the odds more than that. It didn't. No, thank you.
Yeah, Jonathan Nelson's got -161. So
Ugh. No, that ain't worth it. That's a pass then. Never mind. Oh, both are basketball guys left. Or NBA basketball guys. Sorry, Max. I didn't mean to. Oh, there he comes. Hey, Tyler. Max is sitting there judging me silently.
-140 at Bovada.
And settle the fuck down. All right.
He's just sitting there.
No, I'm actually stewing at the fact that Buffalo just fucking lost outright, and I got fooled like a fucking mutt on this game. I got fucking tricked. I got played like a fucking sandwich. Okay? I got played like a fucking sandwich.
I respect the fact that you can admit that.
I got played, bro. I got played.
A lot of people say that's in there.
No, it was my fault, 100%. But I'll say this: I was at least had enough foresight to fucking hit the live under 148.5, and that cashed easily. So, losing some juice, I'll take that over fucking losing a full fucking wager on a bet.
What do you guys think about the Celtics up 1 at minus 110 on the money line with 4 minutes left in the third quarter?
I mean, I still think they win that.
You liked it, right, Tyler?
Yeah. So if anybody gets anyone,
I'm with Tyler on that one. I didn't have a strong opinion, but Tyler, I definitely trust his opinion on that.
Oh, Max. Jesus Christ.
What, man? What are you talking about? Bro, I'm sitting on a leather chair.
The Houston Rockets.
Fucking guy. What's
the Houston Rockets? What'd you say?
Why are you fucking trying to say I did something I didn't do?
You're sitting there fucking laughing hysterical, you mutt, you cuck. Rockets up 7 in the first quarter, 3 minutes left, eh?
I see that. So
minute 30 left. We got 90 seconds to hold this off, and we're going to be able to start the day off just like we ended last night. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to call it because it's NBA, right? And I've seen crazier. Yeah. Now we're up 10.5 after Westbrook
look at Sacramento.
Inside jumper. And
they went from being up 6, or I think it was, 17-9? Now it's 24-21.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, with so much stuff going on, I can find better spots than the Kings and the Bulls, but I definitely trust your judgment if you feel like you have an edge there.
I think that's the game we got to pay attention to. I think we'll be able to find some money there.
What?
The Sacramento.
Okay, I'll flip over to it.
What game, T?
Sacramento and the Bulls. Probably the worst game on the fucking board. Both of these teams are going to keep going up by like 6 or 7, and the other team's just always going to cut back into it.
Canisius is only down 10. They can still come back.
No Bogdan tonight. Russell shitted over 2.5 threes.
Brogdon for whatchamacallit, the Pacers.
Well,
I think
why would that affect Russell?
D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, but it's not like TJ really Warren and.
But
he's a good defender, right? But I don't think that he automatically makes it an over for Russell.
I think it'll help with him being out. I don't think it's automatic either, but I think it'll help.
I don't like overs in that game. I think it's going to be a slow-paced game.
Yeah. Figure Cauley Stein's gone now. I think maybe Turner's points and maybe his rebounds would be a look. Because they're going to have Turner.
Really? I was thinking more Sabonis. Because I was thinking Sabonis could do better against Spellman. But I was thinking they would kind of switch back and forth and run a bigger lineup.
Yeah, I think that's what they'll do. I think they'll switch back and forth. But I think they always have Sabonis set at like 13 or 14 to where you can get Turners at like 5.5, 6.5.
Well, that makes sense. Sabonis is averaging, 18 a game?
Yeah, he's averaging something.
So
ridiculous.
Even 13 and 14, that's pretty good. Yeah, he's averaging like 18 and 11, I think. I mean, I saw one writer that said he was going to vote for him first team if it ended today. He was going to have him as a first team All-Star in the East. So did we cash that one for the Rockets? Are we officially putting stuff on the board?
Yep, they were
Yeah,
up
did
by
it cash?
10 in the first quarter.
Yeah. Put it on the board. Great job.
Put it on the board. Good job, T. Way to kick off the night.
I felt kind of bad when when I made 2 live plays and I didn't put them in on the show because I wasn't on the show yet. It sucked. One's already won. I'm just gonna have to use that money on chicken wings and buying boxes of cookies with the other fucking funds. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, did you guys hear that the Super Bowl is going to be a tie and no one's going to end up winning it? Yeah, telling you first.
Really? Didn't hear that.
Yeah, it's already fixed, bro.
I don't even have a draw option. Yeah, they don't even have the option in my book. They want to take all the money.
Yeah, they're already fixed it, bro. It's gonna be like fucking. It's gonna be like the Black Sox, like when they fucking hustled that World Series fucking win. Wisconsin is actually making me very angry right now. I'm trying not to get angry over fucking $200, but I am. Like, I don't even give a fuck if you guys don't fucking cover the 4. It's the team total that I care more about. Like, why are you letting Purdue run all over you and smack you around like they fucking bend you over at night and fucking then put a knife to your throat? They're not in the penitentiary in your cell. Play some fucking basketball, bud. Oh, they got a 3. That's nice. Get some more now. You only have fucking 6 minutes. They're not going to even do shit. Not even to score 2 points a minute. They'll be lucky if they do that. I'm going to put my energy into this Brown and Yale game and just
the Celtics up. What are they up, 9?
Cheer up the Browns. The Celtics are up and there's no Jaylen Brown or Tatum?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. God. Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Wowzers. That's pretty crazy, boys. That's pretty crazy.
Your Raptors are up 3 at half.
Yo, don't worry about them. They're going to take care of business in the third quarter. They put work in that quarter.
They fucking better.
It's not that they better. They will. And it has nothing to do with either of us. You know why? They're the defending, reigning NBA motherfucking champions. And they put work in like Canisius, who was down 15 and is now down 3. Let's go, fucking Canisius and Majesty Brandon, you bodman. 21 points. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Tadio. I like chicken. I like pie. I like eating honey all the motherfucking time. Where did fucking Anthony go?
I have no idea. Did anybody take the Celtics at even money?
Weren't the Celtics a 9-point underdog or some shit like that?
Did you, Tyler? I didn't.
I didn't. They were like a 2-point underdog.
Oh, okay. So is Gordon Hayward?
No, they were 3. They opened 2, closed 3.
Is Gordon Hayward still playing for them?
Yeah.
That guy's a fucking wasteoid.
Why do you say that? He has 19, 11, and 5 tonight.
Oh.
Dion Waiters is on the floor.
Because he has a terrible haircut, and he wears fucking Reebok. Is that not a good enough reason?
You're not a big Reebok guy? You're not a big Reebok guy? When
there's Nike, and then Nike, and then Nike, and then Adidas. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Personally, I like to wear Under Armour. I like Under Armour. It's one of my favorites, but I don't try and push it on everyone.
I like Fila. I like Adidas and Fila.
Okay, at least you didn't say Reebok, because if you did, I was going to definitely chirp you for a while about it. You would think that I'd be done, but then I wouldn't be. So yeah. And then, like, you think that, okay, fine, he's finally done talking about this bullshit. I can fucking go back to living my life. And then I'd bring it up again. Niagara, can you score some fucking points, you mutts? Like, really, come on. Monmouth's going to fucking
crap. You guys are all wrong. It's Puma.
And get the hell out of the conversation.
Like, huh?
that opinion doesn't even count.
Yes, it does.
Puma?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Come on, go kick a soccer ball somewhere.
I got like a shitload of Puma shoes.
My God.
Half my shoes are Pumas.
My God, we're gonna have a private conversation. I'm gonna fucking show you what kind of shoes you should be wearing. All right. When it comes to shoes, I know shoes. Trust me, I know shoes. And if you're wearing Pumas, then you're just not caring enough about what you're wearing on your feet.
He said that opinion doesn't even count.
I mean, Pumas? Come on, bro. No, come on. They're barely an athletic shoe, in my opinion. They're a specialty sport shoe.
Marathon, motherfucker.
Listen, bro. There's about fucking wearing some fucking nice kicks. Some kicks that people fucking look at you when you're fucking walking by them. That's what you want to aim for with all of your footwear. Whether it's casual, whether it's fucking formal, doesn't fucking matter, bro. Doesn't matter how fat you are, how skinny you are. You can always have awesome shoe game. Don't get it fucking twisted, Ant. Don't fight me on this.
I mean, I got like 50 pairs of shoes and 20 of them are Pumas.
Oh my God. God damn it.
You have 50 pairs of shoes?
Do you at least have like a closet wall that they're on a rack and like you can pull them out easily and look at them and stuff like that?
They're in my closet bedroom.
So do you have like a specialty like setup for your shoes?
Yeah, I have them that there's the shoe holder that goes over the door, and then there's also the shoes that go along the floor that kind of like go around the whole floor in the entire room, because the entire room is a closet. I mean, well, we made it a closet.
Oh, so I mean, you line it around like a rectangle around the room.
Yeah. I mean, like we have 4-bedroom house, so one of the bedrooms is just used as a closet. It's like a closet, and like it's where the ironing board is. So
No, because I was just thinking that for that kind of volume, you need like a specialty setup.
I probably
hold on. I gotta take this call. I'll be right back.
I probably have plus 2.5 first half minus 108.
Wait, what?
Bulls plus 2.5 on the first half minus 108.
Put it in the chat. I can't fit anymore.
Come on, Canisius. Fucking, who's your fucking daddy? I am, motherfuckers. Get it fucking done. Get it done.
I probably have about 50 pairs of sneakers.
And how do you fucking house your sneakers?
Wow, good for you guys.
I have them like organized in a closet in the shoe boxes that they came in.
See, I hate that. They have to be like, I prefer what I'm going to get. What I'm going to get is something built in specifically to have my shoes easily accessible and easily viewable. My dad has one. I want what he has. Because shoes in the box just don't do fucking right by the shoe, you know?
I've got a bunch of like
do you have shoes that you haven't worn before and stuff like that?
No, I've worn them all. I have a bunch of different colors of like the New Balance 574 suedes. I have a bunch of Chucks, some Air Force Ones, Adidas shell tops.
I got a couple pairs of Chucks.
Holy shit, this fucking game. Oh my god, all these games are killing me right now. Alright, calm down. Oh, I got 17 points.
Hey, Max.
Room. What's up, Spread? How you doing, bud?
Prince of the City wants to know if you have Jordan 1 Off-Whites or Travis Scott's.
No, I do not have.
Prince.
I do not have either. I do not spend more than $300 on a pair of shoes, and I do not have. I do not have collector's items. Unfortunately, I would be fucking too brash, and I'd try and fucking sell them online on Kijiji to somebody, and I couldn't be trusted to hold on to a pair.
That sounds awfully expensive to pay for a pair of shoes.
300? No, 300 is what you're gonna get on like a nice boutique fucking like sneaker shop in Toronto, like places on Queen Street West. That's what you're gonna get, you know.
Yeah, I've paid a couple $100 for a couple pairs of like vintage sneakers. Nothing crazy though.
My average, I no, nowhere close to that.
Yeah, like my average shoe is like between like 220 to 300, and like I go to this place called Livestock. It's probably like one of like the top ones for me for the styles that I like and the colors that I like, because I buy everything to like match jerseys and to match hats.
Yeah, those Off-White Jordan 1s Prince of the City's talking about, the cheapest ones I see right now are $1,300.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I can't bring myself to spend that type of money on a pair of shoes.
Good.
But I could very easily buy a couple $300 pairs and just
I would
be happy.
I stab myself in the face before I spend $300 on a pair of shoes.
Oh, I love looking at nice shoes on my feet. I love walking in public with really nice shoes because anyone that's like into shoes will see that.
I love the.
I don't want people looking at my face, so
Yeah.
I love the clearance section on the website.
See, you could get good stuff on the clearance website, but by the time you get it, it's already out of like, it's not in popular demand anymore.
That is fucking blasphemy. Anthony would much rather drop a nickel on the national anthem. That's more.
Yeah, dude. Like all my shoes cost like $50. That's about the that's about the average price of my shoes. Like maybe $50. Most of them are actually probably cheaper than that. Like you find like a pair of running shoes that's normally like $90, but they're on clearance on the website for like $35, $40.
I don't even own a pair of like high top sneakers, other than like Chucks. That's it. Everything else is like low.
I'm having a losing night. Fuck.
I mean, because you're going to walk on the ground and they get dirty. So you spend $400 on a garment that gets dirty just by its normal usage.
Fuck you, Wisconsin.
Could you say that about any garment?
I mean, you got to like try to get like a pair of jeans super dirty sometimes, or I squirted mustard on my shirt. But like shoes just get dirty naturally through the process of just being a shoe, because you're literally walking on the dirt.
Oh my god, did I get the backdoor cover?
And you've definitely livened up the chat tonight.
Oh, Canisius, please. Oh, they fouled these fucking mutts. Oh man. Oh, what a bunch of bastards.
And I'm going to write a formula to figure out how much funnier the chat gets when you're on.
VA Sleeper says, just come down to the keys and wear flip-flops year-round. I usually just wear flip-flops from spring through summer. So like 6 months out of the year, I'm wearing flip-flops anyways.
I don't really want to wear flip-flops.
Bongo
Hey,
says,
you want to know something bad, Ant? When I went out today to run my errands, I wore flip-flops today. When I was out running my errands, it's like 50 degrees today. I said, screw it. I just threw some flip-flops on.
What a screw job that is. There's still fucking 8 seconds left. Why do I listen to this fucking sports book?
The Baldo says I'm a boomer.
Yeah,
all right.
That's what I was laughing at.
I need a couple more
points. I said it's
funnier
when they're in there.
Rockets minus 4.5 in the first half, plus 135.
All right.
Rockets minus what?
Minus 4.5.
All they got to do is score a 2-point bucket. All they got to do is score a 2-point bucket. All right, fuck you. Get the fuck off.
I don't have that.
Screen, you sons of bitches. I don't want to see what you guys say. I just want to see this happen. 8.1 seconds. Let's go. Make these 2 free throws. Hurry the fuck up, and let's see you just backdoor cover this game so that I can fucking hold some fucking face.
Jake the Degenerate says boomer is the go-to insult now for some reason. Well, everyone who's not a boomer understands why that's the go-to insult.
Wait, why? Showing my age here, Ant.
You're not a baby. You're like a Gen Xer, dude. Like,
I know. I'm just messing with
if
you
you
guys.
got those baby boomer uncles on your Facebook feed, like, you know exactly why everyone hates boomers right now. Said, as long as
Coco Bongo's not a fan of the socks and Crocs. Yeah, Coco's not a fan of that either.
Nice, Niagara. Get one more point. St. Peter's, can you get 2 points, please? Like, what do you guys? 3 points, excuse me, you sons of bitches.
Where did you see 4.5 at plus 135? I'm looking at minus 120.
It was. Yeah, it moved like while he was pulling it up.
Oh my god! Fucking Wisconsin. Fuck you, Wisconsin. Couldn't even get my fucking team total over, you pieces of nut suckers.
Yeah, Wisconsin sucks, stupid bitches.
Exactly, and that's fucking first thing you said that I agree with all night. Fucking Muslim love.
What? Other than I told you that sandwich looks delicious, and you were eating it like it was.
Oh, I probably didn't hear that. That was true. It was from Miva Me. Miva Me is a very good sandwich making place, amongst other things. Mm-hmm. And I enjoyed them. It was a special treat to have one, actually. Sometimes I think of things that I don't eat often, and then I suddenly get to eat them, and I'm like, wow, I remember how good it was. Okay, don't foul. Don't foul. End the game. Backdoor cover, Canisius. Thank you. Oh my god, I can fucking save face. Okay, now the other game that is causing me great anxiety. 125, 40 seconds. Where the fuck is this Mariciana game? God damn it. I will lose my goddamn shit. Oh, I need to find it.
Are you going to be okay, Max?
Probably not. But at least I have lots of money that I can bet with and make myself feel better afterwards.
All right.
What the fuck is going on here? Stop scoring points, Yale and Brown. Give it fucking up. You guys fucking took it in the bottom mouth. Now just get the fuck out of town.
Dude, this NBA slate feels like Sunday morning on NFL, the early slate when they just pack it with games.
Yeah, there's just so many
going on right now.
Welcome.
I don't know how they don't have a red zone. They should completely have a red zone where it just flips to all the good games, you know? I mean, I would pay $10 a month for that or whatever to make it worth their while.
There's only one late game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Pacers and the Warriors.
Other than college.
The late game for college, it's actually about to start. It's going to be a big one. Marquette and Butler.
I'm on Butler first half.
-3.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the
you.
last game?
I'll
I
jump
didn't
in.
get the 3.5. I'm also on Wright State -3. I'm also on Northern Kentucky team total over 69. Why can't I find this fucking Siena game? It's on ESPN fucking Plus.
You said Butler first half -3.5?
No, I said I got
Max?
3. I said I got 3 spread, and I wouldn't take the 3.5. 3.5 is taking away a lot of value in the first half.
Thank you. All right, cool. Thank you. Let me see if I can find a 3 on my other books. 5 Dimes has 3.5. And I'm not even check
It probably won't.
Bovada because
unless you.
Yeah, no, that's how I felt about. I kind of felt bad when I turned in my article for the Pacers game because I basically just waited up because I didn't want to have to get back up to send the article in. So basically just waited up for the line to come out while I was watching Federer. But as I sent the article in, I'm like, this line's not going to be here by the time people read this.
Jay.
Yeah.
Guess what I did, bro?
What?
2-0 on Joe and Dane's morning show.
That'll boy, man.
Paparuzzo. Give me some of that meatball parmesan.
Good job, Max.
Yeah, I'm just happy that the show.
Are you speaking Italian or something?
It's not actually going to help my night. I'm still going to be losing money, but at least I didn't fucking lose there. Yeah, sometimes I like to fucking summon my inner Italian. It exists within me and is a burning fire.
You ever see that episode of Family Guy where Peter goes into the Italian deli and tries to order his food in Italian? He goes, "Oh, boppa da boopy, beepy da boppa da boopy." He's just doing that, and they're like, "Peter, that's not Italian."
I don't think I'm doing that because I've actually looked up and been sent documents on how to curse in Italian and how to speak Italian via the Babbel app. So I love Italians. I love Italian culture. I love Italian women. I love Italian food. I don't love Italian soccer, and I don't like Italian fascism, but I do love Italians.
Well, if you like beautiful Italian tennis players, Camilla Giorgi's playing right now.
I would love to be able to focus on that, but there's a 120 game card tomorrow that I am been.
No, I know.
Looking at.
I knew it, but if it was later.
Yeah, I won't even have time at all. I'm going to be up all night nailing this fucking added board. Going to let all the other fucking cappers of the world fucking take care of the main board. I'm going to do what I do best and hit that added board because that's my bread and butter.
David Lancaster wants to know about the article on SBR. You just head to SBR, then you go to free picks, NBA section. Unfortunately, since I got the most low-profile one of the night, you got to scroll down. I think I'm 4th on the totem pole. But the fact that I got the Pacers and the Warriors kind of dictates my positioning on the NBA picks page. But, yeah, SBR NBA picks page. And while you're over there, you can also find some articles that Jay did if you go to the UFC section because you've already got how many articles up there right now, Jay, for the UFC this weekend?
2.
Yeah. So you can catch both of us there.
And one article on the Super Bowl, too.
Oh, you already did a Super Bowl article?
Yeah, they asked me
I'll have
to
read that one. I'll have to read that one. I haven't done it yet.
One article breaking down the underdog, and next week I got to do another one breaking down the favorite.
Oh, that's a pretty cool little angle to do it. Yeah.
And then we're going to have a props article next week and an injury report article next week.
And for Liveline, what day is our official prop show? So I'll be all prepared by then.
Thursday. Next Thursday
night,
Super Bowl.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, we'll try to get a head start. There are so many of them, man. We won't have time on that hour and a half pregame before the Super Bowl, so at
Right.
least we can get a head start on some of the looks that we're going to be looking at.
That's cool too, because we don't have a live line Tuesday or Wednesday night, so I'll be able to get all my research done and start trying to find some angles before then. Because it's going to be unlike a normal card, right? I mean, I'll bet you, even if we try to look at them all, we'll be pulling out stuff that, like, oh, I glossed over that, but I never thought about that aspect, because I mean, even running through the whole 500 props is going to take me more than 2 hours.
Yeah. Still have no idea who's going to be on that Super Bowl show. Waiting for SBR to let me know how many people that they're going to have on. Nuggets up 8 right now, going into the half, couple minutes left.
Yeah, quick rundown of the games. You got that going on. Thunder are right on the number that it closed at. They're up by 8, about real close to halftime. Kings are up by 9, real close to halftime. Heat are up by 7, so we'll definitely have more eyes on that second half. Rockets are up by 7. Raptors are up by 5. And in the game that I actually turned, even though it's not an official live line play, the Grizzlies are up by 2 with 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Jimmy Butler's laying on the ground right now for the Heat. I think he got poked.
Oh, no. Yeah. Someone in the chat did have the first half on the Rockets, so that one cashed too. We're having a good, pretty good NBA night to start to follow up last night's fun NBA night.
Well, that first half isn't over yet.
Oh, yeah, good point. I was just reading Deerslayer's comment because he's always
They're up 7 right
so helpful. Looks like Boston's up by 7 as well. Boston's up by 7. Tyler, did you hit that for your own personal stuff?
Before.
Yeah.
We should have took it at plus money at halftime. It was like plus 180.
Yeah. That's a good call. Like I said, I kind of was hesitant to jump in on that game, but boy, shows some depth there. But
I took him at
the Magic will play better. They've been doing well.
I didn't. It's not an official. It's not an official play or anything. But I took it at minus 110 with like 3 minutes left in the third quarter when they were up 1 point.
Well, you're looking pretty nice right now. Then it looks like they're going to finish this one off.
Hey Jay, Jonathan Nelson in the chat wants to know if Cyborg's going to be a good parlay piece tomorrow.
I don't know. I have to look. I was talking to Al Mack last night, and he's actually taken Julia Bud. And I asked him why. I told him he was crazy, but I don't know. I have to watch some tape on that. If I think that she's a guaranteed win, then maybe I'll bet it. But
yeah. Raptors not running away with this game right yet. Oh,
I'll have answers tomorrow. I'll have answers tomorrow for all things MMA.
Eric Rosas likes Bud too, and we know he's pretty good with his fight sports, especially his boxing. So he says Bud will be able to take Cyborg's power, in his opinion.
Well, not many people can. The only person I've seen really really, really take like a ton of damage by her and not fall was Felicia Spencer. So I don't know. I have to watch some tape. But even still, she won the fight. So
I'm sitting at 10 and 11 for the night, and I'm not happy about it.
Just Deer Slayer, nobody is a fade.
I'm a fade right now. Fade me, you guys. I'm shit.
Ben the Better really is, though. There really is a count on Twitter that's at 40%, and at those numbers, you could make money fading.
Ben the Better.
And it's like a 3-year sample size.
So I think that might have popped up on my feed before.
I've talked about him before too.
Oh, really? He's that bad, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, 40% though, like you have to try to be that bad. Because like literally you could just be bad. Like most bad people are like if at minus 110, if you're like really bad, you're usually at like what 48, 49%, if that. A lot of people are like really bad and they're 50%. Yeah. You know, I mean, because that's what a lot of people maybe don't necessarily grasp is like the difference between a lifetime losing better and a lifetime winning better is winning 50 out of 100 bets at minus 110 and winning 55 out of 100 bets at minus 110. So like in the short term, you really don't notice the difference. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's hard to tell if someone's a winning bettor over like a super short sample size because the bad bettors and the good bettors all look the same if you're only comparing like 30 games.
Hey, Eric Roses, can you jump in on this comment by Jake the Degenerate? He says Garcia KO minus 500 tomorrow. No bargain, but no way does Redcock make it the distance. He looked pretty good knocking out Devin Alexander, and I was always a fan of Redcock. I'm surprised that you think that, Jake. I'd love to know what Eric Roses thinks about that if he wants to throw it in the chat.
Chinny said Ben the Better went 4-21.
Yeah,
in 1 week a few months ago.
It's like it's all like almost amazing.
That's rough. I've had stretches in the baseball season where I went like 5-20 or something like that, where you're just like, holy shit, and then I turn it down and go like 15-5. So you know, it happens. The Thunder are up by 8 at halftime to the Hawks. And the Raptors are starting to get a smidge of margin. They're up by 6 now, so that's good. Come on, Raptors. You can do this. And Jake the Degenerate says Alexander is shot. That's only funny because I first thought he said that Alexander was hot, and then I reread the comment. Very exciting at the moment, guys.
All right, we'll just read them here. Since we're on there, Jake said Alexander shot. World Rank says Redcock's a lightweight, though. Eric Roses agrees Redcock is a natural 130 pounders with no defense. Danny should be able to stop him inside 7. And Jake says Redcock got KO'd by Moline. Redcock doesn't have much in the way of defense. He's going to eat something from Dammy and go night-night. Devin Alexander was also an opiate junkie. I did not know that. I just remember him making some real funny comments. And when he got the boat, that was one of the funniest things in boxing Twitter history. When Devin Alexander bought just like a normal boat.
Well,
he was trying to act like it was a yacht.
Half the country's an opioid addict, so.
Yeah, but you don't want to bet on one unless it's the national anthem, right?
I think tennis is an enjoyable sport to watch.
You do? How long has this been going on?
Oh, good. I'm glad you're coming around.
How long have you been enjoying tennis?
About 2 days.
About 2 days. So why can't I get you into baseball or soccer? I mean, you're a tennis fan all of a sudden 2 days into it.
Bro, baseball is like watching the fucking paint dry. Come on.
You are so full of shit.
Like I don't mind playoff baseball, but like a fucking baseball game in the first week of June, it's literally like watching the paint dry. It goes so slow. Oh, strike one.
Shit.
Then strike one. 3 replays of that pitch. Ball one. 3 replays of that pitch. I mean, it's
hold on. Let's see here. What do we have going on? Run play up the middle, timeout, punt, 2-minute warning.
Yeah, you know what happens in between? Ant? People get fucking brain damage. People get brain damage.
You know, if you actually...
It's so violent.
Did you know that if you took the football game, like they somehow... There's a 60-minute clock, but they somehow managed to make that shit last 4 fucking hours. Like, what the fuck?
Are we really going to compare the excitement between the game of football and baseball? You want to die on that hill?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be worse than your national anthem.
You have a 60-minute clock, and the game manages to last 4 fucking hours. I mean, yeah, you're right, Jay. You're right, Jay. 2 hours of commercials.
Hold on. Let Max talk. What's up, Max?
I'm telling Jay to start looking at the Northern Kentucky Wright State race 2 in the first half, because that's where the points are getting scored right now. So, Jay, start watching that fucking game, please. Thank you very much. You may now argue again.
What am I looking for, though, Max? What are you liking?
Well, if this continues at this pace, Wright State's going to hit 50. So if you're looking at that 45 plus 210, something to start monitoring. So I'm saying this is what you want to do. This is the
is that a legitimate possibility? You think they could hit 45, 50?
Yeah, they've already scored 14 through fucking less than 5 minutes into the game.
But are they a good offense that scores often, or is it?
They average fucking 81 points at home during conference play. Their team total is 73. I'm already on that, but at 14 right now, this is a spot where they're going to fucking score points. Their team total is over 41.5 right now. So it's not ready yet.
They got them to hit 40 at minus 170, but then another 5 points is plus 210. That's a $3.80 swing.
Exactly. So the way I'm looking at it right now, look at the full game total on it. It's 80.5. So a couple more 3-pointers, which we know that Wright State's going to put up against Northern Kentucky. They're not going to let them slow it down. Whose pace does it work out for? If they slow it down, Northern Kentucky's. They got to go, push shots up and make shots. So I would be watching that game if you're going to be looking to make a play on one of those race 2s tonight.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it.
I would compare football to Dragon Ball Z.
Is that what we're doing tonight?
Yeah. You ever watch Dragon Ball
Why
Z?
is that, Ant? Why is that?
Dragon Ball Z is a 25-minute episode. Because it's a 25-minute episode, and 20 minutes of it is nothing. There's 5 minutes of fight. Yeah, there's 5 minutes of fighting.
And what are you expecting? What are you expecting from your cartoons? There's not enough.
No. So anybody who's watched Dragon Ball Z before, would totally understands exactly what I'm saying here. There's
I don't think I've watched enough.
20 minutes of the two guys staring at each other and powering up and staring at each other and powering up, and then like 5 minutes of actual fighting. That's football. You are
but what I'm saying is the play clock in the NFL. The play clock in the NFL is like about 40 seconds, which is about the time it takes for a pitcher to throw the ball, get it, the catcher catches it, gets it back to the pitcher, and the pitcher gets set. Maybe it takes 30 seconds, and a play in the NFL takes 40. But the possibility of that play is an 80-yard run, a 60-yard pass, rather than swing and a miss. Or
here's the thing, though. You just said the play clock is 40 seconds. So not only do we have to deal with 2 hours worth of commercials in every single NFL game, because
the commercials suck. I can't argue that.
But also think about that too. Half of the play is the play clock winding down while they're not running a fucking play. Like, actually, I actually want someone take down a football game. Like, you actually have the Big Ten does it on the Big Ten network. They call it like you can watch the entire game in like 30 minutes or something like that on the Big Ten network. It's like, here, let's actually show the action. It's like a 4-hour game. 30 minutes. Boom, boom, boom. You just see every play. Like, condense it down. Now, I get what you're saying about baseball. I understand why you think baseball's boring, but I'll actually acknowledge your points on baseball, but you need to acknowledge my points on football. You're sitting there for 4 hours watching the game, and there's literally like maybe 15 minutes of action.
And it's still more exciting than baseball.
Disagree, but I don't get me wrong. The football's my second favorite sport behind baseball, so it's not like I don't like football. I just get the thing I find most frustrating about it is the fact that it's a 60-minute clock. It's a 4-hour game. That's just aggravating to me.
I just can't imagine how you could not think that football is not a more exciting sport to watch than baseball.
Because it's not. Go to the game live, Jay.
You realize that there might be 7 people on the planet that hold that opinion.
There's more than 7. Jay, you live in the Northeast. You could fucking swing a stick and hit 7 people with that opinion. but it's like, dude, like, you actually go to the games. Sometimes it's actually unbearable. They're literally just standing around waiting for the TV timeout to be over.
Brooklyn Funk Project is saying exactly what I'm saying. Baseball is just as drawn out with low action, with almost no action. That's what I mean. So that's why I think that, football is just way more exciting.
Coco Baldwin says, this is hilarious to listen to as a hockey fan. Yeah, I get your point there, Coco.
Yeah. You can get fucking dizzy watching a hockey game.
But what was funny is like I'm talking shit about a sport that I love. So when it comes to football, it's just, I can criticize the sport that I love. You can't criticize this. You love the sport too, but you can't acknowledge that that's a major flaw.
I just said that the commercials are ridiculous. Oh, okay. And there's one play every 40 seconds, but that play is more exciting than what happens in a 40-second span in a baseball game. That's what I'm saying. Do you guys think that the Pelicans will pull it off? What do you guys think?
No.
Where Tyler go?
I like our Nuggets position. I think we're on the right spot. Nuggets are up by 9 right now. They're the better team, and like we talked about, we got the inflated price because of the Zion hype, but just because he looks cool and had that cool explosion the other night, I don't think that that's the right price at all. I think that I'm quite happy having the +4 and let it play out how it is. I wouldn't jump in on the Pelicans, so I think the Nuggets are going to win this straight up.
Boxing is where it's at. I can't believe boxing is still a sport now that mixed martial arts exists.
The Raptors getting margin, guys. The Raptors open up double digits. Let's go, Raptors.
Let's go, Raptors.
Let's go. Did you get on that with the rest of us, or?
No, I can't. I just want no part of the Knicks games.
That's fair.
The Nuggets are
completely fair.
The Nuggets are up 8, and we have them +4, so that's looking good too. And the Heat have a 2-point lead at halftime.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to watch a fight, I don't want people to have pillows on their hands when they fight.
World Rank says you can have 3 different pitchers on 3 pitches. That takes 20 minutes on the mound, slows down the game. Yeah, the constant pitching changes can slow down the game of baseball, but I don't mind the pitching changes. The issue I have is like there's other stuff that goes on inside the game that I think kind of slows it down that they've been trying to deal with. Like, I do think the pitch clock does.
They just need to make the batters stay in the batter's box.
I was about to get to that too.
Why don't they just say stay in the batter's box?
Well, because if you watch,
that's the easiest fix.
You watch clips from games back in the 1980s, and they get
when I grew up, and it was my favorite sport. Yeah,
they
stayed in the batter's
ball
box.
out. They get the ball out. It's like 20 seconds from pitch to pitch. Now it could be like 40 seconds. So yeah, there's a lot of weird shit that goes on where it's like, come on, just throw the ball. I don't have an issue with pitching changes.
Like you get 2 step outs per at bat or something. That's how they should make it. Like you can't step out after every pitch. I mean, that's just if they did that, the ratings would like triple.
Yeah, I don't really mind the pitch.
In my mind,
change. That's part of the strategy of the game, and I find that interesting because I'm a nerd.
Yeah,
so.
I just don't like redoing your gloves after every pitch. Every pitch, Velcro your glove.
Oh, Nomar Garciaparra was the worst at that.
Yeah, step out of the box, readjust your gloves. Like, why? Why? Just stay in the box. Your gloves are fucking fine.
Yeah. It's still my favorite sport, though. But with how everything gets slowed down in baseball, and how football also just takes forever to get a football game over with.
Hold on, what was that, Tyler?
I'm taking the Bulls +114 on the money line.
All right. +114 on the money line.
I'm staying away from that for the same reason the Jays stay away from the Knicks.
Yeah, plus when I watch a fight, I don't want I don't know, you can only use your hands. I think that's bullshit. I understand where you got what people say, like, I don't like watching guys dry hump on the mat for 15 minutes, but I think that it's amazing that you can make a grown man squeal just by putting him in a position where you're going to break a finger without even having to throw a punch, or where you could break an arm or break a leg without even having to throw a punch. I think it's amazing. But I'm addicted to mixed martial arts. So, I mean, I'm the wrong person to ask.
Yeah. I like both. I mean, one thing that boxing has going for it is the history that I think that MMA will have eventually. But, you can get those fun philosophical arguments like, would Jack Johnson beat Deontay Wilder or stuff like that spans generations. I think that's a definite part of boxing's appeal.
Hey, did Gasol get those points?
He's at 6 right now.
What game's he in?
The Raptors game?
The Knicks Raptors.
So we need him to hit a 3.
And I'm going to be switching over that right now.
Raptors.
So the Grizzlies pulled it off. I'm glad I advised against the guy taking the Pistons because just watching that felt like the Grizzlies were in control.
You can make a guy quit with body shots in boxing. You can, but you could also do that in cage too. Plus, you could break somebody's arm.
I don't know. Like, I just like MMA more than boxing because I've watched a lot of MMA on this show with you. So I honestly only probably watched 3 MMA events in my entire life before you and I started doing the show.
The Nuggets coach just got ejected.
Is that good or bad?
That's bad for us because we're on the Nuggets.
Doesn't that mean that if he's gonna
should I switch to that game, Tyler? I'm not watching the Raptors.
Hold on, isn't that also a technical
to get ejected?
If the coach is ejected, does that mean he got
usually 2 techs?
Yeah, he got 2 quick ones like that.
Usually your second tech.
He got one.
They got like 6 foul shots.
He got another one.
So what did they get? Like 6 foul shots?
No, it's only one. No,
they gave him 2 foul shots
shot for each technical, I think.
Oh god!
Do you get 2 for the technicals now? I thought it was only 1.
He just shot 2 with nobody standing around him.
Far shot.
Oh, but did he get 2 in a row though?
Yeah, and now he's shooting.
Where are you at? I'm at 902.
I'm at 910. I'm behind you.
Okay. I just flipped over, but.
So you guys think it's a negative then that the coach got kicked out?
Yeah.
Malone, because he's a good coach and he drives up good plays coming off timeouts.
I would also say because he got teed up.
I mean,
it's never a good thing to give the guy 2 foul shots plus the ball.
I just I figured maybe sometimes players respond and rally around the fact that the coach was.
Yeah. And you're right. It's probably at the end. It's probably a net equal because they do look like a little more chippy out there. And, that's a problem with the Nuggets is they can't get complacent because they're so talented. So probably a net equal. But towards the end of the game, we will miss him drawing up those really sharp plays coming out of the timeout. But I don't know. I mean, do you know his assistant, Tyler? This is where my lackings.
I'm not sure who the assistant
I don't know the assistant of every team. Yeah. Sometimes, they have guys that are already pretty involved in the offense, and they can still draw up the plays pretty well.
They're showing them on my screen now.
I'm not really sure how this hierarchy goes. Okay.
The Bulls tied it up. Farshad says more TV commercials of football than baseball. That's why it takes 3 hours. I agree with you, Farshad, except football games take like closer to 4. College football is even worse. I remember we were doing one of those college football playoffs with Flash, and like halfway through the game, Flash was like, "Has this really been on for almost 4 hours?"
I don't think
it was a national championship.
I don't think that's true though, because by the time that the 4:15 game starts on Sunday, normally
everything
the 1 o'clock. Yeah, the 1 o'clock game is over on CBS.
Yeah, there's usually maybe 1 or 2 running.
So I
maybe 1 or 2.
Not 4 hours, more like 3 hours and 10 minutes.
That's about how long.
At least in the NFL. At least in the NFL.
College is longer. College games take longer. They stop the clock at first downs.
Yeah, that national championship game was really long.
It was brutal to get through.
And I think it felt that way because it wasn't a close game. I think that if it was a nail biter, we wouldn't have even noticed. Right? But we kind of
in the third quarter
saw the writing on. Yeah, and then what was 10 minutes later, right? I mean, that was like the one time we thought Clemson had hope. And then LSU responded and
that
seemed pretty
At least we hit some props. Are the Knicks coming back? That's stupid.
Yeah, I like women's MMA fights too.
Max is showing off his apple Danish.
Of course he is. Get that apple Danish in you.
After he had that sandwich and after he had that donut, now he's got an apple Danish.
God bless him.
That's a lot of calories.
What a life. That's what happens when you're sweating every NCAA game on the board.
I have an exercise machine that I fucking use now, so go fuck yourselves. How about them apples? Okay.
Ooh.
I have an exercise machine that I used like 4 times, and now it just sits down in unused bedroom.
Yeah, well, I can see myself getting fat from sitting down so much, so now I watch and wait for my fucking value bets to come up while I'm moving my legs and waist and arms.
Yeah, but you're like a bear, like that hibernates in the winter because you're active like every day in the spring and summer. You play so much football that you could do this. You could eat like this for 5 months and not move.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna lose it when I'm running around out there, but still, I'm not that young anymore, so I still gotta fucking worry about that shit.
Yeah, you're fucking telling me.
Yeah, I know, but most people look at me and think that I'm fucking younger than I am. I'm not gonna act conceited and fucking say like, "Oh, people think that I'm 15 years younger than I am," you know?
Yeah, I think for the most part with men, everybody thinks that. I think men just look younger.
Yeah,
I think it's just that we're getting older, so we just think that we look younger.
No, but how many times have you looked at a guy that was like 60 and thought he was like 48?
Not all.
You don't think that? I disagree, bro.
It's just that
up until a few years ago, you could have passed George Clooney for like 45.
Take the ball cap off. You look like you're approaching 40.
Well, yeah, but not when my head's shaved.
I take like so hard.
I would right now because I'm fucking bald. But if I bicked my head, I wouldn't. I would look like you know.
I look like Hold on, let me just ask the one who has
chats with Jay. The chats with Jay on this one, Ant.
Oh, hey Tyler, you're young, right?
Yeah,
you're 22, right?
He's 23.
And he looks like he's in middle school.
What I want to ask
Tyler, I'm 23.
Exactly.
Okay, you're 23. That's 22, 23, whatever.
23.
No, what I'm getting at is I want to ask Tyler how old he thinks we all look.
Oh, that's
I mean,
he can't really give. Like, he knows how old we are.
In my mind, like I don't know.
Yeah, Yeah, you can't ask.
I don't think about those type of things.
Yeah,
like I look at somebody.
All right. I would not think that spread was a couple years away from 45, and I would not think that I'm going to be 40 next year by looking at a picture of us. And I wouldn't even think that Ant's. How old are you, Ant? 35?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we all look younger than our age.
Yeah,
but
I think we all look about what our age is.
I think if you look at a lady that's 45, you're going to say she's 45. If you look at a guy that's 45, you're going to say
because the makeup affects their skin over time.
No, when I see spread, I see a dude who's in his early 40s. When I look at you, I look at a guy who's probably in his mid to late 30s. When I see Max, I see someone who's probably in his early 30s. And I look at Tyler, I'm like, oh yeah, he's like 21 to 23. I mean, I don't know. I think we all look about the age that we are.
Except fish and chips. I thought he was about 55.
Oh yeah, I thought yeah.
And he's like 40.
I thought fish and chips was in his 50s.
Yeah, so did I.
Should have hit that 45, Jay.
Yes, Max.
Brooklyn says I'm with Ant on this one. Someone else said that there with me. Who else says that?
Oh, we're searching for people that are with him.
Mello says I'm drunk. This is right. So.
Oh shit. And did you see the fuck, never mind. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it on my Twitter right now.
Viral video says good job dancing around Spread's age, Jay. Spread is like maybe 4 or 5 years older than Jay. Spread's not even like old.
I was actually gonna bring up someone that's on the show from time to time. He's fill-in role. Age is an issue with him.
Put it in the private chat.
He's talking about fish and chips. Max, you think there's any chance they get to 50 at plus 300? Could they?
No. I'm 45 is the limit that I'd go up right now, especially with on my stream at least. What do you have?
Yeah. Minus 170
yeah,
to get to 45.
Yeah, 6 minutes. Yeah, we're talking about something that was at plus 210 down to minus 170. That's the best of the number that you're going to get on it, in my opinion.
Yeah, you could lay 2,800 and pick up a free $100 bill up off the ground because there's no way they're not getting a 40.
Knicks are up 1.
45 is even money now, Max.
Yeah. It was a good read.
Hold on, I'm looking at.
That's all it's going to end up being.
I'm looking at 103, 102, Matt or Tyler.
I'm seeing 101.
I'm actually more focused on Northern Kentucky.
And the guys going to the line now.
Points.
Nilo says Flash is 60, right? No, Flash is 48. And that's why I'm saying that all of us look good for our age.
Eric Rosas, where is that at? Is that on YouTube?
Milo, yeah.
Knicks haven't read pretty much all game.
Your tweets.
That's why I stay away.
Yeah.
Fuck that team.
Fuck your mustard. That's what I gotta say to you, bro. I say, Milo, fuck your mustard. Fuck mustard. Fuck mustard. And you know what? Fuck mustard.
Red, do you think the Spurs can come back and win this game?
I honestly have not looked at it at all. Against Phoenix?
Yeah, against Phoenix. Phoenix had like a 35-point quarter in the second to give them that lead. Yeah, let me look. Yeah, they outscored.
What's the halftime number right now?
Halftime number.
Yeah, 31-16. I see that.
Spurs are plus 5.5. On the money line, they're plus 230.
I mean, I think the 5.5 might be pretty safe, don't you? I don't see them rolling over. Do you?
I think they can still win that game. I think we play the 5.5 now, and if we start to see life out of them, maybe we take the money line too.
All right, I'm in. I'm hitting the 5.5 up right now. You want to make it official, Tyler? You feeling confident? I am.
I'll drop it in the chat.
What are you guys betting?
The Spurs plus 5.5.
Spurs plus 5.5. What juice did you get? I had to lay 115.
I had minus 107.
Okay.
And look, they've really slowed down now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
See, Northern Kentucky finally slowed them down. That's the problem. And they're moving it side to side.
He's holding his knee and everything.
Who? Who got injured just now?
Oh my God. That is such a flop. Flash. Holy shit. Wow. He got the penalty. Won the game.
Tyler, I saw the Bulls just went up by 1.
Yeah,
I think
they're
that's going to
winning.
come right down to the end. I think that's going to be even though it's like trash teams.
Yeah, it's going to be
I
one
think
to
the end
one.
of that game is going to be fun.
Maybe we'll get a
Because
game winner.
they suck on defense, but they're scorers. Yeah, they suck on defense, but both teams have scorers. So.
Jay, you should look that video up.
Of what?
Flash flopping.
Yeah. Just search YouTube. Gordon Watson dies for penalty in Sheffield Wednesday match. Sheffield Wednesday versus Leeds.
It's pretty cool that he did that against one of Dave's favorite teams, I thought. Isn't Leeds one of his favorite teams?
Oh, that's funny.
All right, couple questions here, Tyler. You want to help me out? IPL betting wants to know about. Do you like the Heat money line here for the second half for them to finish it off? If you keep an eyes on that one.
Yeah, I got it on one of the screens. I definitely think they win this game. And would they go into halftime up 1?
Okay. Yeah, and they're at 1 right now. D'Angelo Russell over 3.5 threes plus 150. I don't like that. I think it's going to be slow.
Yeah.
But you are getting some nice plus money there. What do you think?
I mean, he's going to be the one that takes all his shots. So, I mean, he could definitely hit 4 if he catches fire. But 3.5, I don't like running at 3.5 on the threes.
Okay.
You figure he shoots 7 of them and he makes threes. Shoot anymore.
I like the Pacers full game there, Don.
Nuggets are back up 9.
That's good. It's very good. What's going on?
This Raptors game's a sweat here. We got Raptors up by 1. Minute 10 to go. Siakam's got the ball.
110,
wow.
107,
Nice move.
Seconds.
Okay. Yeah, because Siakam just got to the rack and had a dunk. Boy, that was pretty poor defense with the game on the line. That was some all-star game defense right there from the Knicks.
All-star game defense.
All right, here we go.
Marc Gasol still on the floor for them spread, or did they take him out?
He's not on right now.
That's probably a loss unless we can get some free throws at the end of the game.
Yeah, and that's even if he comes back. It looks like they're running Siakam almost like a small ball 5 here. I mean, the Knicks are running Randall as their center, so makes it a little easier for them to get away with not having size on the floor either. Oh, no, Gasol is out there. But he might have just come back in there during the timeout off the foul. And that would make sense because they would want the defensive rebound in here.
We just got to hope he gets fouled twice, makes 3 free throws.
Yeah. They're asking me about the total for the Pacers game. I did not run my totals model today. Do you have a feeling on it? I like the under, just from doing my side study.
Pacers will try and slow it down. They're more of a defensive team.
Yeah, and the Warriors have been trying to do the same just because they're so bad. They want less possessions for people to find out how bad they are.
Yep.
Nice shot by Morris there. Let's see if they try and go through Gasol. They've been pretty perimeter oriented. Gasol's over in the corner.
Someone just shot a 3.
Siakam again. It's a nice performance from him, really finishing this game strong.
What's Max laughing about?
Man, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm laughing about.
Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong, bitch.
Listen, bud, you be my bitch first off, and I don't know. It's humorous. It's humorous. Both sides.
Oh, we got it. 115, 109. Come on. 11 seconds left. I think we might get it, guys, but I don't know. You could always get fucked. So
no threes from the Knicks here.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I mean, we're a favorite, but you could always get fucked. So what are you looking at? I'm looking at 11 seconds left. That's the update, the score update I got.
I'm seeing 12 with a timeout, and they're doing an instant replay.
Alrighty.
For which game?
For the Raptors game.
This Nuggets play is looking pretty good, though.
The Thunder opened it up. They were just up like 4. Now they're up.
Yeah, we still got a whole quarter to go, and we have the road team, so it's definitely not safe.
Yeah, but I mean, they got a 13-point lead, and we're getting 4 points, so that's nice.
Right. Yeah. I'm just saying that's not it's the NBA, so that's like we got like a 60% chance of winning that.
Oh my God, how long is this timeout going to be, guys? You're fucking killing me with this bullshit. Give me my motherfucking
That's
money.
not good.
What?
Jimmy Butler's went to the ground, grabbed his knee, and he's limping pretty bad. He looks like he's in pain.
Oh no. I'm gonna switch over to that when actually I think this Raptors game's done. I don't need to watch it.
Yeah, that game's over. The only thing that can happen is we get killed. Which
I want to officially put it on the
line. So,
116, 109. Come on, baby. Yes. We gonna fucking win this shit or what? The best part is the live bet will win, and if we took them pregame, it'll lose. Then that means we did good getting it live. That's why you live bet. Okay, 116, 112. So the Knicks did hit a 3.
Butler's still on the floor, though.
5 seconds left.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to be fine. I see people in the chat are saying it's his ankle. I guess just that camera angle. I thought he grabbed his knee. Let me see the replay.
No, it is. He landed on.
Oh, yeah, he landed on his foot.
I don't know what player that is. Who is that?
Harkless?
Is that, I was going to say, is that Mo Harkless?
Do you see anything in the Raptors game? I'm looking at the score. 3 seconds.
Jay.
We're at the line again.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't know why I didn't fucking react fucking efficiently. That was an easy plus 210 on the board. I'm disgusted with myself right now. Because I totally feel like Wright State's going to put up less than fucking 47 points in the second half.
And we won 118, 112.
All right, put it on the board.
Yeah.
NBA keeps rolling.
I've seen 118, 112, but it doesn't say final yet.
Oh, fuck it.
I got a final on mine.
All right. There we go, Jay. Put it on the board, motherfucker.
Nice job, NBA. Nice job.
And the best part about that, guys, is the if we took that game pregame, we would have lost. That's why you live bet.
Yeah. So
what's that we always always say? Try and get a better number live.
What line was it that you guys got?
-3.5 on the Raptors.
At what price though?
I got -105.
Guys, that's what my Raptors do. They're the defending, reigning NBA motherfucking champions. And do you know what they're going to do to people when they play them? They're fucking beat their ass.
Some of that cock soup.
Yo, they're going to take them to the cock soup valley. They're going to fucking put them on their fucking knees. They're going to piss on some grass. And they're going to make those motherfuckers graze on it.
Very nice, Max. Very nice. I like the imagery.
Fucking goddamn fucking love those fucks. Definitely have to bring up last night my Yukon Huskies blowing a double-digit lead against Houston on the road. And just breaking down in the second half slowly and painfully right before my very eyes. The way that this team plays in pressure situations is just unacceptable. And yeah, it's tough to be a Yukon fan today. And Marcus Howard is very good at basketball.
Do you ever watch Yukon women's basketball, Max?
Rarely. If there's really nice value, but this team is way down than past years, there's absolutely no value for me in betting them. The only time that I like to bet Yukon women are when they are at their most dominant and when NCAA women's basketball is at its weakest. And currently, it's not like that.
Do you enjoy watching women's basketball?
Not at all. I enjoy the money.
Oh,
but
okay.
let's be frank. When there's no NCAA basketball, I could end up betting a variety of sports, whether it be handball, table tennis, curling. I've bet a lot of women's beach volleyball. I've bet a lot of indoor women's volleyball when it comes to NCAA. Like, I am a degenerate, and that's why I play a lot of softball, so I don't have time to cap any of that kind of shit.
So you bet curling and sand volleyball.
Yeah.
But you want to judge me?
Bro,
for betting the national anthem?
Do I have a fucking job that fucking pays me enough to fucking support my fucking sexual habits? No, I didn't. I had enough that I could fucking live off and fucking get my sexual habits sometimes. That's why I bet, and that's why I bet the fucking volume I do, so that I don't have to fucking ever worry about that. So don't fucking be judging me, bro.
I'm not judging you. I
was supporting a habit. Do you understand? It's a habit.
No, I'm not judging you. I'm pointing out that you bet that stuff, but then had the audacity to judge me for betting the national anthem.
Because the national anthem isn't a sport.
It's something with a line that I could bet and I'll be able to handicap.
I won't chirp you for betting politics because I've seen people win some big money that way. But
oh yeah, I like to bet politics.
You're talking about a national anthem, and the only acceptable time to bet that is the Super Bowl. But even then, it's fringe betting to me. It's like the book's just like, yeah, I know that these motherfuckers are so degenerate. They're going to fucking try and figure out an angle, and it's going to be a coin flip every fucking year.
Spread your girl shit in the bed on me.
Which girl shit?
I know, it's fucking terrible.
Disgusting visual.
Belinda. But
God,
down.
The good thing about
5-0.
tennis is everything. Yeah, everything resets though after the first set, so
Jay,
it's not like it will carry over.
Jay, are you looking for a fucking hedge bet, bro? Never mind. I'm not watching it. There's lots of fucking ways to fucking make some nice plus prices. Medvedev spread. You know about Medvedev. Every time he loses that fucking first
he's
set,
great.
you fucking bet on him in the second set to come back and win. Guy fucking does it, that skinny Russian motherfucker. Guy talks so much shit to the crowd after games, it's kind of funny. And then he
that was awesome.
and then he does it. Yeah, he's just a fucking nutcase. I like that part.
Did that Rockets first half bet win, Tyler?
No, it lost.
Push. Oh, did it lose or push?
We had 4.5. It went to 4. Capella missed 2 free throws right towards the end of that quarter.
Did Gasol get his points?
Nope, he had 6.
What are you laughing at, Mac?
Man. Oh, you're gonna see in a sec. Look at that. Look at the real keg chat.
Oh, I saw that.
I know you did, but Ant didn't.
That is not it. There's no such thing as a 2006 Cavalier.
Oh man, that's a Nilo special for you, bro. That's a Nilo special.
Yeah, but there's no such thing as a 2006 Cavalier. They discontinued the line in 2005.
Weren't they one of the most easily stealable cars like on the market?
Not mine. It was a stick shift.
Oh, true. Yeah, most thieves don't drive stick shift. I could. Never mind. Actually, I'm not gonna say anything.
Fucking A, man.
Well, Zion just put a ball in like the 6th row.
I'm just gonna disappear for the next fucking 3 days. Fuck. You fucking one bet guy. Oh my god.
Clippers taking the lead here. Isn't it a little bit excessive that they're minus 250 with a 4-point lead and there's like 14 minutes left to play in the game? Isn't it like minus?
That's about pretty much the closing line, right?
I just think minus 250 seems to.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
There might be a little liability protection there with the idea that more people are excited to bet on the Clippers than the Heat.
And Butler's banged up a little bit.
Yeah. Although, I don't know. After that injury, I saw him sky pretty high for a rebound, so he might be okay. Well, Buddy responded to his benching well, dropping 21 and 8. Did you see this on Kings game there?
Yeah, he's 5 for 9.
That was a concern of mine that he would not respond well to the benching. But right now, I see he's got plenty of minutes and he's taking advantage of them. 21.
Yeah, that game's just been all run. You see one team up 4, the other one's up 8.
My night
Every time you look at it,
turned to absolute shit. Ugh. It's gonna be a multiple fucking unit losing night tonight for me. I don't even have the energy to fucking get out of it. I have to focus on tomorrow.
Nuggets are up 8 right now. 8 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, it's looking good. Hopefully they can close it out.
All right, I'm gonna have to flip over to that one then.
No Zion Magic.
That's pretty
tonight.
close to the end, and I'll check on the Heat. Well, hey, don't say that. This is about the time he blew up last time.
We just sent that ball into like the 6th row, so I hope that's not the start of it.
Rockets only.
Yeah, from what I saw of him earlier, post moves were looking pretty good for Zion, right? There were some questions on how he's going to get his points in the NBA, but he was looking pretty solid using that big body to get position and get some nice easy shots from when I was watching him earlier.
I got how did he do tonight?
Here, I'll look at his stats.
Did he go over the
he got
5.5 rebound prop?
No, he's got 5. He's got 15 and 5.
But how many minutes has he played?
20.
He's only going to get 4 more. He's already played his 20?
Yeah.
If he's at 20, he might not come back in.
That's not bad. 15 and 5 for 20.
Wait, he's on the floor right now.
Yeah, he's still on the floor.
He's still in the game. I guess one game. It took him one game to get rid of that minutes limit, huh?
This bitch better get her shit straight here.
Really? Yeah, Net is just playing like.
How do you shit straight? How do you shit straight, motherfucker?
I don't know, but however it happens, she better get it going.
I will eat chicken tenders till the day I die. How about them apples?
I mean, she hasn't won a fucking game.
I know, it's unbelievable. Have you been watching? I mean, Nat is just, she's just hitting every shot. I mean, just.
Is this just
even that one, that down the line forehand? She just hit right there.
Is this
2 out of 3? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, she can't fucking play coy like some guys do. Listen, maybe she's like a Bianca. Maybe she's got some fight in her, and she fucking gets her
no,
comes to her.
She definitely does, but she's kind of more of a defensive player, and if the offensive player, plays well,
then she gets fucked over.
This is what happens. But Annette's had problems closing out matches before, so this isn't like football or basketball where you can sit on a lead. She's going to have to win those final games too. So Belinda can kind of turn it around here. First thing she needs to do is just hold serve after this game right here and kind of get the match back to a normal feeling.
Is she getting hit? Is she getting freaking beat on ace points, or is she rallying and losing?
No, Kondovic is blowing her off the court. Just Belinda's just hitting the ball back, and Kondovic just hitting her spots.
Okay, so she's precision hitting. All right. Okay, fuck. I have to just look at my fucking. Oh. I'm gonna be arbing all tomorrow.
Who is serving right now?
It's 1-0 with Benchich serving, so Kondovic held serve to start the second set. So this is, like I said, this is the key. If Belinda can kind of hold here, get it back to a normal match, kind of get away from, that first set, she can kind of get some momentum back. But if she gets broken here, I'll be quite concerned. Damn. I mean, Kondovic this is an unbelievable level of tennis from her.
What do you guys think about the Warriors game?
I took the Pacers.
Yeah, I'd lean Pacers. Maybe a Miles Turner rebounds prop. That's about it. I didn't really like that game.
What is Sabonis' prop set at?
Let me see.
I would look at Sabonis and maybe some TJ Warren threes.
Sabonis is at 12.5 minus 130. You can get Miles Turner at 6.5 plus 110.
Wait, for his points?
Oh, you want points? Those are rebounds.
I say, yeah. Miles Turner 6.5 points. We're hitting it.
His TJ Warren's points are at 19.5 even money. Sabonis is at 17.5 minus 120, and Turner's at 12.5 plus 110.
So they just put them right on their season averages.
Yep.
Wow, the Clippers really blew them away at the end of the third quarter there. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, hopefully we get a good fourth quarter out of Miami.
I mean, wasn't it like a tie game 2 minutes ago? Now they're up like 15.
Yeah, I mean, that was a crazy run. Yeah.
Does that give you confidence, though, that the
What's Miami at right now?
at plus 12?
Tyler, should we just grab plus 13.5 right now? They're not like right. They're gonna make this close, right?
I would hope so.
I don't think they blow them out. All right, let's do it. Plus 13.5 on the Miami Heat right now. Minus 110. I'll put it in the chat.
All right.
I might bet I might have bet a person that's not even going to win a game.
That's bad. Don't you win the game? Is that why you're stewing over there all quiet, Jay? She's not even going to win a game.
She lost 6-0. She's down 2-0 in the second and is not even serving.
Yeah, and she's not playing well either. This is pretty sad.
$3-0.
Well, you didn't lay a big nut on her, did you?
I mean, I laid 150 to pick up 100.
Oh, okay. But you didn't lay a big nut on her?
No.
Giggity. I realized what I said after I said it. Spread gets it. Man, that Clippers Heat game pissed me
So
off.
did perfect rotation.
Thoughts on Marquette Butler's second half, guys?
The way that Marquette was able to just allow Marcus Howard, the way that Butler just allowed Marcus Howard to fucking walk the ball up the floor and fucking shoot from fucking 27, 28 feet, that is just unacceptable. I think that if they're going to keep on doing that, they're going to have a repeat of the second half. Marquette's playing some pretty good defense. I think that you still got to keep on going inside. This is your advantage. You can throw three guys out there that are like 6'9" or taller. Use your physicality, and you got to guard better in transition. You got to get up in some guys' faces and then be prepared to help and freaking rotate the defender. So, seeing Sakar Amin with only 8 points is a good thing. That means that Kobe McEwen isn't getting off either, and it's really just about shutting down Marcus Howard in the second half. So, Marquette looks really good right now. I don't think that Butler's going to be able to do it. I think Marquette's winning this game.
What's the Marquette money line? Plus 125?
Yeah.
Is that Nuggets bet going to win or what?
We have no idea. Well, 13 actually is pretty good, but it's an NBA game. I'm not calling shit. We saw what happened at the end of the third quarter in the Heat game, right? So
yeah, but we're not laying.
We know that
we're getting 4.
Yeah, but NBA players.
Yeah, so
NBA players score at a way higher freaking rate. What do you think they score? 5 to 6 points a minute?
Sometimes even more than that.
Exactly. So.
You ever not watch the NBA for a month because you're busy watching all the college basketball during March Madness, and then you go back to watching the NBA and you're like, "What the hell is this? Like, how are these guys hitting all these wide open shots?"
Yeah, that's why you got to go. That's why you got to go on teamrankings.com, and then you got to really adjust to what kind of point per possessions you're going to be seeing, because you're seeing some fucking real spurts of offense. Take it from the fucking defending fucking champs fucking team. They fucking score in bunches, bro.
The Thunder are butt fucking the Hawks.
Oh, we butt fucked the Thunder a little while ago.
Was that the 30-point comeback?
Yeah, exactly. They thought they had us fucking down. They thought they were going to fucking take what they wanted from us, take our canteen and shit, and then we fucking turned around, shoved them right in their sack. Pulled the fucking blood in, blood out on them.
Blood in, blood out. God, that's a funny reference.
It's a fucking fantastic movie.
I don't really remember much from it.
I remember the fact that it was how
the white guy got his leg shot off by his own cousin. He was a cop.
Yeah, motherfucker from NYPD Blue.
LAPD, dude. The movie was in fucking Los Angeles.
No, I'm talking about he was actually on the show. Was it NYPD Blue? No, it wasn't NYPD Blue. It was Law and Order. Benjamin Bratt. Is that his name?
Oh, I can't remember.
Someone smarter with better memory for this shit will know. So, yeah, the Raptors only won by 6, so they didn't cover the fucking closing line.
Nope.
That's embarrassing. The fuck's going on over there, Tyler?
They cover the live line that we bet.
They cover the line we got. That's all that matters.
It's true. But what was your assessment of the game?
I didn't really watch it, to be honest with you.
Oh. So you're watching the Heat.
Which game?
The Knicks and Raptors game.
What, the Raptors-Knicks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had eyes on it. It was exactly what you thought. The Raptors fucked around. They had a great time in New York the night before, most likely. And they knew that they could just do whatever the fuck they wanted for 3 quarters and then just turn it on and win at the end. You know, it's a typical NBA, we're way better than you type performance.
That's how the champs act, bro. That's how the champs act. They're just like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking eat in your fucking house.
Did she win a game yet, Jay?
Sisters, and then we're gonna fucking leave in the morning without saying goodbye.
Yeah, she won the game, yeah.
XFL, I am not watching you pussies.
You ain't gonna watch no XFL?
Fuck no, bro. Are you joking? I'm not watching that fucking batshit bullshit football. Fuck. I watched the Communist Football League, and then football's done for me. If this league can last a year and pay all their players the money that they're owed on time, then we'll talk next year. But don't come to me with that.
Hey, Max, I have futures for the XFL championship.
Oh, my God, Hans, what's wrong with you?
No. I'm not betting it. I want you to, because I know you weren't here when I pulled this up. One of the futures that I could bet for the XFL championship is that there is no XFL champion because the league folds.
Yeah, that's what I'd be looking at betting, to be quite frank.
I think it was like 15-1 too.
Well, that's worth it. That's worth losing.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? You don't think that
because everyone thinks that
fold?
the AAF, but the AAF was like a scam by the guy who started it just to get like proprietary information to develop like a gambling app. But I don't think Vince McMahon and whoever's partnered with are thinking the same way. I think they're seriously trying to do it, and I think they know that. What's up?
Sorry, how much do you think that they've invested so far in the league, and how much do you think they're prepared to? Because, and how much revenue were they able to generate just from their TV dollars? Is that going to cover operating expenses? Is that going to provide a fund for the team?
You're asking
that's the kind of shit that I want to know. I'm not asking you directly. I'm just asking these questions out loud.
Yeah, no, and you're making good questions, but I don't think that the AAF was even that bad off financially. I think the guy was just running a scam to get his gambling software.
Wow.
Your Kings wound up pimp slapping the Bulls spread.
Yeah.
Rob says he'll do everything in his power to make sure they play the entire season. He's probably right.
We're having a nice LeBron debate in the chat. I don't think I'm going to weigh in, but you guys go.
I could care less.
What are they talking about, LeBron? What are they talking about?
This guy's better than
Just
LeBron.
Typical talking points.
As long as they're not saying Jordan is fucking worse than LeBron, then okay.
No, it's not going that far, but they are.
Just keep in mind that LeBron has made 600 more threes than Michael Jordan or something around that, and they played an era where the 3-point was not the whole offense of the fucking league. Even though I will give LeBron credit, LeBron's distribution skills so far this year have been Magic Johnson so. Excuse me, not Magic. Let me retract that. Tragic Johnson
Yeah, here's all you need to know though. It's remember that time Michael Jordan lost in the NBA Finals?
Huh?
Exactly.
I knew you were going there.
Look who's with us tonight, Max. Max, you have a compadre in college basketball unders. Noli Knows just joined the chat.
Noli Knows. Fantastic individual, fantastic capper. A person that I would literally I would stake money to and allow him to fucking make me fucking money. That's the kind of guy that Noli Knows is. You know his face, you've seen his face, you hear his voice. As legitimate as they come in the world of fucking handicapping. So.
Yep, I agree.
I'm not gonna say that I would marry him off to my sister yet, but he's on the path. He's on the path. If I'm gonna marry my sister off to someone, they're gonna have to be a really good college basketball capper. It's one of the
power to marry off your sister.
If you become a good college basketball capper, then yeah, you can. You can marry her.
What if she says no?
She wouldn't.
She's her own woman.
Of course she is.
She's probably like, fuck you, Max. I don't want to marry your handicapper.
I don't think she would say fuck you.
Oh, is your sister proper?
Yeah.
Is that why you are the way you are? You gotta balance things out?
No, she just isn't able to act like that in her business, and in my business, I'm allowed to act like that.
Oh. My sister's a first-rate asshole.
My sister's a really nice person. With her faults, obviously, like every other human being.
My sister acts a lot like me.
The video of her talking about Tom Brady was hilarious.
Oh,
Makes me laugh very hard, still to this day.
Yeah, you know she's a nurse.
Oh my god. So definitely I wouldn't be getting any sponge baths if I said, yeah, I love Tom Brady to her, huh?
Nurses don't give sponge baths. That's what they get for.
Well, that's what I'd want. I'd request that a nurse does it for medical freaking reasons.
That's what she told me too. She said I didn't go to college to wipe people's asses and give them baths. That's what my CNAs are for.
I'll be right back.
It's always so funny to see like people that are like on like these college basketball broadcasts in the background when they see that the camera's on them. It's just like, oh my god, oh my god. It's kind of funny. It's really funny actually. So.
Are the Nuggets about to take this home? Yeah. All right, we can put that one on the board.
Cookie.
Still got 48 seconds, and it's only a 5-point lead.
We're getting 4. We're
I
not
took the
late.
money line.
Right, but if it goes to
before.
overtime, we're fucked.
Oh. Okay.
Play, we took the points though, so.
Yeah, I was about to say we
But
took.
yeah, no, and I'm worried about overtime. I'm worried about overtime. I mean, you're absolutely right. It's almost like sometimes you just end up rooting for the other team to make the last second shot instead of the team you bet against.
Spurs are only down 3 now.
1 now. What can you get on the Spurs right now, T?
Let's see. Minus 130.
That's excessive.
I don't know. I think that like in the NBA, it's pretty good to wait till at least a 3-point deficit before you make a move live. Would you guys agree?
Well, they're down 4 right now. We're looking at plus 120 on the money line.
Now that's a good price. 4 points in the NBA is like
Blink of an eye.
exactly 30 seconds of turnover. Quick bucket.
Spread, how do you feel about that game? Suns and Spurs.
I don't have a big opinion on it. Honestly, I haven't watched 1 minute of it.
Is there any way we're still in this Heat game?
Not really.
Well, we're playing 4-on-5 at the moment because
That's why I grabbed
the other end.
That's why I grabbed it.
Marquette's opening a
That's why I grabbed the 13.5 to try and maybe get my money back.
Yeah, Butler's probably done for the night. He's literally hunched over on the hoop.
Yeah, that's horrible.
How many injuries does the Heat have? Don't they have a lot of injuries?
Him and Justice Winslow will be their 2 guys out now.
And Goran Dragic didn't play tonight.
Oh, yeah, Dragic didn't play tonight, and neither did Nunn.
Yeah.
That's the one disadvantage to Jimmy Butler being like pretty much like the superstar on that team.
Yes, Nolly, it is.
Any kind of like injuries to like some of the other like really good players just really can handicap them, can it? Because what, Kendrick Nunn averages double digits for Miami, doesn't he?
Yeah, it was like 15, 16.
All right, you can put the Nuggets on the board, guys. Stop your fear mongering.
There's no fear mongering. There's just wait until the clock's done and the bet's cashed. Like Marquette is going to be cashing a bet for anybody that's on them right now. They are taking it to Butler. They're like, hello, we don't like you. We're in your building. We're going to smack you around. Some dumb writers put lucky number 13 on your fucking name, and now your bitch ass is going down. Look, they don't even have good size out there. Brendan Bailey and fucking Theo John are fucking like undersized fucking motherfuckers. Oh, what? What are you doing? What are you doing, Bryce? What are you doing, Bryce? You scoring the basketball? That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, you were quiet in the first half, exactly like they're saying. Now you're showing up? Yeah, let's see what happens. So the only spot that I could be looking at right now would be freaking Butler on the money line to come back and win this game. But at 2.5, down 7, yeah, they're afraid of it also. Or Marquette's just at the perfect number right now. Depends on how you look at it. Personally, I think Marquette's winning this game right now. I'm not going to chase an underdog that I don't think will actually cash. Yeah. Moves like that are not going to fucking happen, Bryce Neesey. It's just not going to happen. All right, Marcus Howard, what are you going to do, motherfucker? Good use of the clock. Such great extension on his jump shot.
You guys got in on the Spurs game at all?
Yeah, we took them plus 5.5 at halftime.
It's a 3-point game, boys.
Is there value in grabbing the Spurs now, down 3?
I mean, if you can get plus money.
Yeah, you can. Plus 115.
I mean, I wouldn't be against it. I just don't want to double up. I already got them at the 5.5, so.
Yeah. I'm kind of like that too, and it sucks sometimes when you set your plan and then you can get like 9.5. Like on a number like this, Miami, or move 9 points, I'll jump back in. But it sucks those slight fluctuations because you definitely don't want to bet them.
Oh, Butler's trying to come back. Butler's like, no, I don't want to be your bitch. I want to eat my own peanut butter cookies.
Peanut butter cookies sound good.
Yeah, they are pretty good. I've had some different kinds of peanut butter cookies. I don't like homemade peanut butter cookies because they're always too soft.
I like soft cookies. I don't like crunchy cookies.
No, I don't mean crunchy. I mean like soft, like gooey soft.
Oh, okay. So basically, we're going to lose this Clipper Heat game based off of a 16:02 2-minute run.
Well, let's see. For me, because I made the 13.5 official, I'm hoping to at least just only lose juice.
Yeah. Oh, we can get that.
Yeah.
If they can defend Kawhi, we have a chance.
Bryce Golden, you're a big.
Yeah, I just don't think they can do it, especially with Butler out, right?
Yeah, Butler out's going to be the key here for these last 5 minutes.
If I would have known Dion Waiters was going to play, I don't know if I would have had that.
What, you don't want our druggie out there? He might be tripping off some kind of
Well,
drug.
I mean, they're all druggies.
He got 11 points.
I mean, they all do drugs, but I don't like bad attitude druggies.
Yeah,
I don't know if he has the best attitude. I think they want to get rid of him, but
he's got
I don't think that anyone will take him.
Hallucination flying around his head right now.
Oh yeah, remember that one? Yeah, I gotta find some more of those. Those are funny. The Bleacher Report. If you don't know what we're talking about, it was the Bleacher Report does the game of zones. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just do funny little sketches involving the NBA players. And they had one where who is it? LeBron has a barbecue.
Yeah.
And then Dion Waiters accidentally eats like a weed cookie or the gummies, and he's sitting there hallucinating that bird. It's Larry Bird.
And
telling them that today's players are soft. And yeah.
Dude, Dion ate my stuff. The football ones are good too. The Gridiron Heights. Have you ever watched those ones?
Yeah, I didn't like them as much. I think the NBA ones are funnier because it's more of a soap opera.
Yeah, the NBA ones are funnier, but football ones are kind of funny. They have their moments.
Yeah. They go at Antonio Brown pretty hard, don't they?
Yeah. That guy.
Where the fuck is Jay been for this long?
I could probably take a shit. I could take the Spurs plus 127. Should I grab it?
I'm not against it. I mean, I think they win.
When I look at somebody, the first thing that I think about when it's a dude is, could this guy be a good fucking softball player? And would he want to play on my team?
Would he contribute to my team?
That's the first thing I think about also.
When I saw Ramon Scott, I was like, this guy's kind of old, but I bet he could be a really good fucking player on my team. I was like, and then I started to like the guy. I'm like, oh yeah, definitely fucking a very good softball player. So, yeah, whenever I see someone's face for the first time, like guys like that we cap with and shit, I'm just like, yeah, this guy can play on my softball team. There are a couple people that I won't name that I've seen now, and they may be able to contribute, but as like a teammate, no way. I won't name names or open my eyes when I say it.
All right. Welcome back, Jay.
Yeah.
Did she win any more games?
No, she lost already, bro.
Yeah, that one's already over. On to the next one. That was a fucking bad call. I can't believe Kontaveit played so well.
Guys, it's not your fault. Don't ever think it is. Okay, the bookmakers, they sent some fucking potion to you through the computer. It fucking infected you, and they fucking they took advantage of you. Okay, they're fucking scumbag, fucking roofiers. They're day rapers. Okay, fucking pieces of crap. Yeah. Not a big fan of the bookies.
Bastards.
Bastardos. Especially when they limit you. Or they stop taking your action because they fucking know that you're arbing. Such a pain in the ass now. Gotta open up fucking accounts with fucking books in fucking Europe and shit. Wow, Wright State is just pounding these cucks into the ground.
Same here, Don. If you run a model, it's going to tell you Golden State, especially after they lost by 33 at home to Utah, because that skews their home net rating so bad. You throw a 1 minus 33 in there, just over the course of 42 games, and then if you sort by at home, you've only got 20 games, and you have a minus 33 in there. It's tough.
You throw that game out. Keep on getting these in case you missed it fucking tweets. I'm like, no, I never missed nothing. Why the fuck are you showing this to me again?
Yeah, it's like I don't care.
God, I know, right? You got to adjust your You gotta adjust your settings so that way you see the latest tweets first.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
basically making your Twitter feed look like it was back in 2011.
True. All right, this team total is probably not dead, but it's definitely not looking good. Oh, God damn it. Oh, I love chicken. Chicken loves me.
Chicken's delicious.
It always wants to get eaten by these titties.
Titties?
Yeah.
All right, Jay. I gotta bounce.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm going to go to bed.
Why? Friday.
Because I'm falling asleep.
Well, wake the fuck up.
Dude, I get up at like 3 in the morning 5 days out of the week.
Okay, so you should fucking stay here with us. What the hell you got to do? You going to work tomorrow?
Nope, that's going to be amazing. I'm going to sleep in, probably get up at like 6.
Oh, you might as well stay up for another hour.
I'm going to go get something to eat and go to bed.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Tisk, tisk, whatever, dude. I'll see you later.
Not whatever.
See you tomorrow. There's MMA tomorrow, dude.
With fucking messages.
You're going to send me a bunch of messages?
Yes.
You never DM me.
I'm going to now. I'm just spam you. Fucking spam you now.
All right.
The Heat are trying to make this a 5-point game.
Yeah. I'm glad we were able to buy off that run.
Yeah,
boy, if you took out that 3-minute stretch, we capped the game right, you know.
Yeah, we were
so
dead on.
That was kind of cool to be able to break even. Well, we lost the juice, and I had to pay minus 115 on the buyback, but you know. But, you know, watching the game, right? I mean, we're on the right side. You just take out that little 3 minutes. You know, we capped 45 minutes of the game, right?
Yep.
So
there's a 3.
nice way to take advantage of some live betting. Gosh, he's playing well tonight, ain't he? First triple-double of his career, up by 8 now. 13.5 is still slightly in jeopardy, but let's see.
No.
No, don't call that. Is that offensive foul?
No, it's on Harrell.
Okay. Yeah, they're going to have an interesting decision to make with Harrell, right? Because isn't he coming up for a contract pretty soon?
Yep. And he's going to want a big one.
Yeah, and I'll bet you – and someone's going to offer him the max, so it's not like he doesn't have leverage. So they're going to have to offer him the max, try and convince him to stay. But even so, I can't imagine him taking too much of a discount.
Yeah.
And Lou Williams, one of the most bargain contracts in the league, too, and I think they come up the same year.
They were talking about them making a move at the deadline to bolster their roster, but I'm not sure where they would go or who they would go with.
Yeah. I wouldn't if I were them. I think they got a good team right now.
Yeah, I'd just stick with it.
I would too. I mean, they're just starting to get like some chemistry right now as a team coming together. I mean, how many games have George and Leonard played together? Like 25 out of the 40?
Yeah, something like that.
At most.
That's the thing.
Yes, I mean,
the playoffs, they're both going to be in there, so we're going to see a lot better of a team. We got a 3-point game, 34 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Leave it to Dion.
Yeah, the guy that I was
Larry Bird's
too hype on having him out there. But I guess with Butler. Yeah, I know. Huh? And he was the one who made that defensive play too. So you got to give him credit. Maybe he is trying to play his way back out on the court, and that's how you do it, is by playing tough defense.
Max, who wins this Marquette Butler game?
Marquette.
This Suns and Spurs game is just hanging around that 5. They just can't. They close it to 3, then it's back up to 5, then it's 1, then it's 6. It's like, just take the lead already.
I mean, this is one of Popovich's best coaching jobs ever, right? I mean, you watch them, and they have the least talent on the floor, like almost, like unless they're playing the Hornets or the Wizards.
Yeah, this is not a good team.
I mean, their team's low.
You know who I see is getting a lot of credit for helping Popovich?
The girl or Duncan?
No, Becky Hammond.
Well, I heard she's kind of a hot commodity, and people think she's going to be a real good coach.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that'll work out, though.
Oh, don't
I don't know
start
if
this
I
fucking
was about to say, we're going to get them started. We got to end it right
Do
now.
not start this fucking conversation again. I will fucking go off. I do not believe in that bullshit. I am sorry. I am sorry. She's not ready to be in this job. No, I'm not even, I'm going to retract the she. The human being is not ready to be a head coach in the NBA. Simple as fucking that. I will literally fucking spit on the fucking camera if that happens after I've had a fucking Swiss roll.
Okay.
Okay? I will fucking show you that.
I'm annoyed.
Why? Because I had a fucking better sandwich for dinner than you did?
Oh.
I'm annoyed for multiple reasons.
All right.
Actually, Mac, that sandwich did look good, but I have meatloaf, mashed potatoes, corn, and gravy.
He might have you beat, Max.
Not with the mashed potatoes.
He definitely might have you beat.
There's nothing good about mashed potatoes except it makes me want to vomit. I love potatoes. I just don't love the mash. I like the skin. I need the form, you know?
There are about 6 people on Earth that hold that opinion.
You know what? It's a fucking royal opinion, all right? It's a royal opinion. No, you can just fucking check it for Vakasha. How about that? Okay. I'm joking. Yeah, I know. One of a kind on that opinion. Oh, wow. Fuck you, Northern Kentucky.
What did you guys get the Pacers game at? Was that an official play?
I don't even think we played anything in that game.
No, I wrote an article about it
and
I gave it out. Well, no, I told everyone I was on the Pacers because that was the game that I wrote about for SBR, and I sent them to the article. But I wrote the article, and I had -5.5 because I pretty much was waiting up for the line to come out just so I could hit send and go to sleep and not have to get back up. Now it's at 6.5, and hate giving out a worse number.
How long?
But it looks like the Pacers are down already. We might be able to come back in right now. What are you seeing for their number? Oh, it's still 6.5. They haven't even changed it, even though they're down by 8.
How long is the show?
First half or first quarter, maybe a look here.
2.5 minus.
Right, you know one thing I hate about this NBA League Pass? Do you ever see them show like advertising for some of these restaurants, and it's like, damn, that food looks good, and then it like shows where it's at?
Yeah, and it's in
New Orleans. That's in Chicago.
We'll go to the end.
Just show all the halftime though.
Yeah.
End of the Marquette game, Max, and then we'll get off.
No, I mean like tomorrow. How long are you guys gonna go on for?
Well, that's why I'm going to call it an early night tonight. And what is there, 10 minutes left in that Marquette game? Tomorrow we're going to go on at 4. The UFC starts at 5. The main card starts at 8, so it'll be over probably by 11, and then they'll probably be a little Bellator. So probably like 4 until the normal time we get off the show.
So the over/under on Ant's hours that he puts on the show, I'll set at 3.5 minus 3.5 over/under minus 165 to the under, and about maybe plus 137-ish. Yeah, let's mess up that number a little. Let's see what we get on that action.
3.5 hours under minus 165, huh? In an 8.5 hour show.
Yeah. Motherfucker. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. Sitting fucking here. A fucking bunch of fuck. I got like 60 more games to fucking cap if I'm gonna cap this whole card. I'm not gonna cap the whole card. Fuck that.
How have your Saturdays been going this year? Better than last year?
Yeah, they've been better than last year, but this last week has been up and down, and tonight is down. It's been inconsistent.
Everybody said they're taking the over on that. Over 3.5 hours.
Well, now we'll have to tell Ant beforehand to fucking shave some hours.
I doubt he'll have a problem with that.
Exactly. We'll take the clients to the fucking cleaners on it. We'll be like, yeah, they got the value. Oh, we rigged this shit, motherfuckers.
We just kick him out at like 2 hours. Jay just boots his ass.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Butler just came back. Wow.
Well, Tyler, I'm glad we were able to grab that heat when we did.
Yeah, that was a good call.
And just juice out that. I'm sitting here sweating this Spurs one that I thought that was just a money play, and it's going to come right down to the end.
Yeah, I know. I thought we were looking good
Did
there.
you see them try to run an alley-oop there? They can't even throw an alley-oop.
Bad.
I mean, this team is just...
They got LaMarcus
They
laying
look like a YMCA team. Yeah. Oh, is he? Where are you at? I'm at 131.
It's showing a replay right now.
LaMarcus is flubbing. Okay, yeah, LaMarcus is flubbing free throws for me.
Robert Allen coming in with some UFC talk. He says Dos Santos wins fight and it goes the distance.
Yeah, that's I picked against Dos Santos, but I think it's a really interesting fight, and I think that there could be a strong case to pick both guys. But I went the other way. But I get it. I understand why people like Dos Santos. But I didn't lay the juice. I took a much better price inside the distance. But I get it.
You know, as much as I rag on the Spurs, this is a good win if they pull it off for the Suns here to win on the Antonio that defends their home court pretty well. And you know, Phoenix has been playing. Actually, you know, it's funny when I do their numbers, they're actually almost better on the road than at the home, and they have by far the one of the best road records for a losing team in the NBA.
Steal by Mills was pretty funny. He just runs around 8 inside and just literally took it right out of his hands.
Yeah.
Too bad he missed the layup.
We'll be done in like 20 minutes, probably. Yeah.
Oh, what's going on with her?
Why, you want to jump in?
Don't push me. Don't push me. Fuck. Jay, did you see that? Aren't you like the boss?
I am the boss. Yes, I am. And hi. Hello.
He's like, I am. I'm still not going to do nothing. Anything exciting, guys?
We're sweating this. We got
No.
plus 5.5 in this first game.
It's a boring night. We're going to get off soon, so you guys can enjoy the night.
Oh, I'm just going to make cookies. I don't care. You guys do your thing. You're sweet, though.
Well, let's talk about those cookies. What kind of cookies are they going to be?
Well, I'm glad you asked. So, wait, what kind of cookies?
No.
Stop pushing me. I swear I'll pull a ball at your face.
Are they like are they chocolate chip? Are they snickerdoodle? Are they like oatmeal raisin?
I
Like
know about my cookies.
Yeah. What are you making?
I don't know. What do we have in the house?
Oh.
Let me see. Last time I made milk chocolate with espresso chips and white chocolate, and then I also made Heath and white chocolate chip. Made snickerdoodles, sugar cookies, all standard stuff. Like, everybody's voting. It is. Hi, dear Slayer. Oh, look at it. Don't worry, guys. I won't do this all the time. I'm just gonna do it today.
I can get down with some white chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, those are my favorite, personally.
Those are bomb.
That's your favorite. She don't make the pig. Fred just delivers the info. That's only on baseball
And hockey.
and hockey. Lemon bars. Okay.
Lemon bars are the bomb.
Some cookies. Lemon bars are nope. So good at ignoring me right now. So proud of you. What? Wait, what are hermit cookies?
I've never heard of hermit cookies.
Yeah.
Snickerdoodle cookies I think are my favorite cookies.
There you go. Nolly knows. Nolly's what's up. Okay. What else? Wait, what are hermit cookies?
I don't know, but I'm going to give Spread my address. I need some of those cookies.
All right.
Might be a Canadian thing. We got a couple Canadians.
Max, what's a hermit cookie? Do you know?
Just eat, and I always buy the Pillsbury one and then eat it raw.
No, I don't. But that sounds like a stupid name for a fucking cookie, and probably tastes. And it's probably a cock's fucking style of cookie.
I want to know what a hermit cookie is. What's in a hermit cookie?
Time for Google.
I know. The guy's not responding.
God bless Google.
Hold on. Let me just check one thing.
Answers all the questions that we need answering. Don't go to Wikipedia, the guys, because Wikipedia is
I
fugazi.
think if you Urban Dictionary hermit cookie, it would probably be something highly inappropriate or appropriate, depending on what type of personality you have. Brown sugar drop cookies flavored with cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves beautifully carry dry fruit like raisins or dates. Wow, that was very specific. Thank you, Brooklyn Funk Project. You lost me at dates. Who puts dates in cookies?
Who puts dates in
Oh,
any?
Brooklyn does, obviously.
Dates.
Yeah.
What are dates?
I don't know, but they don't sound good.
I don't know. You're asking the opinion of a name of a cookie from a person who enjoys the splash in the back of his throat from a gusher.
Bro, come on. You are a sweet connoisseur.
I'm a connoisseur. I have a specific taste.
What?
Yesterday, I did enjoy a box of some fruit roll-ups. And the day before, I had some fruit by the foot. That was also pretty good. But
I saw that on Urban Dictionary. I thought it was.
I wish that my fucking basketball bets were as good as that. They're not. God damn it.
Patty Mills, you got to be kidding me. God. Did you see that, Tyler?
Yeah. That's probably it.
Fuck. I didn't want him shooting that shot. No, we got a chance because they'll shoot 2, and then we'll come down and we can cover if they hit a 3.
Hopefully Bridges just misses at the line.
Why didn't DeRozan just shoot over Rubio? How does – I don't know.
This UFC card is going to be dog shit.
Yeah, it is. Man, it's really funny to see how, like, some of these guys want to fucking take your title, bro. It's kind of funny.
My title?
Yeah, UFC capper of the fucking century.
Plus 5.5.
You know that Dave and I don't worry about shit like that.
Bro, I see it every day more and more. I see it here, I see it there, I see it everywhere. It's like, wow.
What are you, Dr. Seuss?
If I was wearing a fucking tall top hat, then yes, you could.
I see it here, I see it there, I see it everywhere.
You know what? I didn't even know that was from Dr. Seuss, but yeah, God bless him.
Everybody's got an opinion, Max. You know that.
You know what? I think that all their opinions are fantastic. As long as they fucking pay homage to the fucking Grandmaster. You should change your name from Sports Keg CEO to Grandmaster. Grandmaster CEO of fucking UFC and UFC everything.
How's the card look tomorrow in college basketball?
It's fucking enormous.
Yeah. Endless.
Exactly. It literally take you fucking like 14 hours to like cap fucking, I don't know, half the games. So I'm focusing on the app board and I'm just using my fucking power ratings. What the hell I should be doing.
Yeah.
And then I'm arbing tomorrow. So listen, as long as I sit here, stare at the fucking screen, the value is going to come to me, and then I'm going to fucking go right to my.
I think I'm going to buy that software this weekend, Max.
Hey, listen, bro, it adds 10 to 20% on your fucking bankroll easily. It's fucking added 15% just last month. But the problem is, for posting and for sharing and that shit doesn't work. It is purely for you to make money on.
Yes.
Because
we got it, Tyler.
I was saying, I'm taking it by your reaction. We won.
We got it.
Good job, boys.
We got it.
There we go.
How many years do you guys think you guys are putting on that NBA show? Because that's what tonight.
So tonight we Tyler, how'd you do with props?
I only had.
I think on sides the only one.
Yeah, the only thing I put out prop wise.
And how we do?
And it lost.
And we lost that, right? So we lost one on that.
We got the Nuggets. That one.
We won.
The Heat money line lost, but we got the plus.
We got the Raptors.
Yeah, the Raptors won.
Yeah, so we lost juice on that. The Rockets, we got the first quarter.
Yeah.
We lost the Bulls that you gave out.
Yeah, the Bulls lost.
The Heat won though, right?
And then we just hit.
No, the Heat plus.
Well, we split on the Heat because. Yeah, the plus 13.5 hit, but we gave out the plus 2.5 to start the game, or the money line to start the game.
Right.
So we split on that one, and then we just hit the Spurs. So, and that's it because we didn't have an official play for this Pacers game. I have my article. I still got my article reputation riding on it, but not an official play for Live Line.
The Spurs line was, I have that written down somewhere.
Plus 5.5.
Yeah, plus
right.
So overall, pretty good night for NBA. Great job, Tyler.
All right, so we don't have any other bets live then, right? Is that it? Do we have anything else going?
No.
Nope.
That's it.
All right, well then I guess we'll call it a night and we'll get out of here early.
Sounds good.
Yeah, because we got a long day tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure. All right, boys. Thank you everybody in the chat for hanging out. Thank you to Spread's girlfriend for checking in. And that's it. For Spread, Mac, Tyler, Anthony for about a half an hour. And myself. We're out. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 4:00 back after this.